My shit lagged out. It lagged out. It lagged out with something crazy.
Corvus has received reports of stars attacking supply caravans with acidic weapons. That's a step up from their usual.
This is what I wanted to show niggas though. This fucking flying shit is great.
Stop them before you get any more bright ideas.
Like, look, this is literally one of the best fucking things a game could ever have.
Found the first relic. Is this supposed to look like that?
Yo, 12.
It's volatile.
Yeah,
Silence it, freelancer.
Everything alright with the stream because it kind of lagged out.
yeah. I just said that, nigga.
All right, there we go.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
All right, I'll be watching the stream. I just wanted to. I didn't know if you knew that it was lagging.
Yeah, I seen it right when it dropped.
But yeah, I'll be in stream moderating chat.
Alright. Oh my god. Niggas, leave me alone.
Energy levels have dropped by 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fucking stream lagged out, but we supposed to be in this motherfucker going back and forth, like with anime topics and shit. But the motherfucking stream lagged out. And my chat is gone. I can't see my chat. Again. I need to fucking
I
get
hate
my
when
shit
it does
fixed.
that. It says, do you have a... One of them saying, do you have a favorite fruit?
Like what type
Like
of
a
fruit?
One Piece, I imagine.
The Quake fruit.
Yeah? Honestly, go crazy.
I'm not even big into One Piece, but I know I liked it from the first moment I seen it.
Dude just raised up his glaive and just went crazy. By the way, the glaive is just a cool weapon in practice.
Yeah. Oh, I found that motherfucker.
What? He wasn't meaning what? I thought we were talking about anime.
I mean, yeah, it was supposed to be anime shit. It could be anything, to be honest, though.
He was trying to talk about fruit.
Like,
Now
actual
that
fruits?
man Mark, yeah, he's asking about fruits.
Boom.
Like genuine. Hmm? By the way, what game is this?
Anthem.
Oh, alright. And that man Mark is trying to ask, what's your favorite Iron Man suit?
Favorite Iron Man suit? Ain't it Superior Iron Man? Ain't that the
Superior
nano one?
Iron Man's the one with the silver armor. Yeah, the one that could just appear on him anytime. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one was fucking nice because it was like a symbiote, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Because the suit fully listened to him, and that was crazy though. Half the things that man Superior Iron Man did was crazy.
I mean, nah, he was stupid. I didn't like him as a person.
No,
Just
I
a
didn't
lot
like
of
him
it-
as a person, but
yeah,
what he
just the
did
tech
was
he was
just
making was
crazy,
great.
though. He could literally cure any disease, but just said, "Alright, you're gonna have to be a subscriber, though." Said you're gonna have to be a
You're gonna have to subscribe to
this
my
app.
Patreon if you want to get cured of
Literally
cancer.
said you're gonna have to subscribe to my Patreon, which has daily fees, which is daily. If you don't pay it, well, looks like you don't get to be the perfect you.
No. Trying to fucking learn how to switch my gun, nigga.
One over here asking, "What's your favorite Marvel movie?"
Wasn't it 2011 fucking Hulk?
Yeah, that Hulk. I like that Hulk better than the one we got now.
Yeah.
Bro literally said, "Hey, you gotta pay $100 a day if you wanna not have cancer." Crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, what's up, Jackal?
I'm really
Yeah.
soloing. My fucking partner's a dweeb, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, your partner's kind of selling. It's not doing too much.
Bro. But this game, like, niggas don't understand how fun it is to fucking fly in a game. Like,
Yeah,
just
it looks.
take off towards the fucking heavens whenever you want to.
Oh, hold on. Another question. They're asking. Okay, I have two loaded up here. What is your favorite anime weapon, and what is the best soda in your opinion?
Alright, favorite anime weapon? It gotta be either the Executioner's Blade or the Explosive Tag Blade from Naruto.
Yeah, the Executioner's Blade, in my opinion, because that was the first main crazy weapon I was introduced to.
Or fucking the you know which blade I'm talking about. Kisame's blade.
Yeah,
Samehada,
Yeah,
Samehada. Yeah.
Between those three, it gotta be between those three.
I gotta respect the three legendary, like the 7 legendary swords, because they all go crazy in one way or another. Okay.
My favorite out of those, if we're just talking Naruto, is the one. It's the fucking Senbon sword where you stab.
Oh yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, you know, it creates, dude. Honestly,
But like,
you're
if I had to
fighting
pick
against me
one,
with that,
and
it would
I
be
only could
awful.
use that one forever, it'd definitely be Samehada. Not only do it pretty much make me a fucking tail beast without having one, it's
You know.
just the sword itself. If you have a good enough bond with it, you're pretty much fucking immortal.
Yeah, basically.
Because it will heal you if you're cool with the sword.
Like if you are loved by that nigga, you gonna feel the perks of being a fucking wielder of it.
I mean, all you really need.
Make sure you're cool with
something.
Samehada. And make sure you best hope that you have a unique chakra. Also,
Yeah,
That
yeah. I
helps.
was about to say, for Samehada to like you
Oh
because
shit,
you need-
overheated.
Oh, guns could overheat in Anthem.
I mean, no, not my
Alright.
gun, my fucking. Damn.
Someone's asking if you've seen Tomodachi game. I never
Never heard
heard of it.
Tomodachi, aren't those little
Oh,
fucking
brother,
pocket-
here we go.
Aren't those little fucking pocket animal things that people used to have back in the day that they would have to wake up at like 3 a.m. to feed?
No, that was like animal things or something. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm searching this up. Hold on. Tomodachi.
It's this dude again. What's the best soda in your opinion?
Yeah, I didn't even get to the sodas. Fucking. I gotta say
mine's
strawberry Fanta. Fanta.
Okay.
I adore that.
Good choice.
For some weird reason, I just really like it. Like,
No,
it might not be
Fanta,
everybody's favorite, but it's my favorite.
Yeah, Fanta go
good.
crazy. Mine is just I like Dr. Pepper the most, to be honest.
What can I say? I'm a Sprite guy. I like Sprite.
Dr.
mean,
Pepper
Sprite is
and or
most
Big
definitely top
Red. It's
three.
yeah, Sprite go crazy. Jack over here saying, "Have you watched Vinland Saga?"
No, we talked about that
No.
last stream. If you was here, you should have known that.
I think you knew
Jack.
that though.
Jack is asking Jackal a question.
Alright.
Come on, Jack. What's kind of funny?
Alright, bye. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything new in the chat.
BT's asking about that McDonald's Sprite.
Oh no, McDonald's Sprite is top. It's number one, bro.
Dude, McDonald's Sprite's different. They have a
Bruh, that shit, when I drink it, that shit's fucking spicy in my lungs, bruh. Like, you don't understand.
spicy
That shit go crazy.
I
That shit go crazy, bruh.
don't know what they do to it, but McDonald's does something to their Sprite.
Bro, they beat it up and make it angry before they start serving it.
Nah, bruh. Well, remember when I showed you that whole fucking Nirvana ritual that they do to the Sprite? That's what they do.
Just saw something in the chat. Okay, so this is one heck of a question. By a man who named himself Quandale Dingle, how many first graders can you beat up before you lose?
I can beat up the whole generation of first graders right now.
Because
Like
I
all
ain't
of them
never
in the fucking
Yes.
planet by myself. Solo.
Battle Royale.
Like all of them niggas can come at me at the same time, and it'll look like motherfucking. I'll be like
It would
Goku
not
versus
even be
fucking
fair.
Pan. Yo,
What's it? Videl versus Smutnovich.
like it won't even be fair.
Huh? Budgie, why you keep doing this shit? No, never mind me. This is some stupid shit on my fucking screen.
Yo, where the niggas
Hunger
just go?
Game. I don't know. I ain't never watched Hunger Games.
It's alright. It's not the best, but it's alright.
Silence. Zev, do you...
Why is there so many people with Shadow in the next? I'm just going to ignore it.
What's that? Best guess, our egg source.
But-
Bro, yeah, bro. Shadow Wolf, why are you offended, bro? I keep asking if you shot a gun IRL. That's not for you to know.
Am I trying to do what?
Bro, one of the people asking in chat if you ever shot a gun IRL, but he was acting really fed about it. He kept pressing about it.
Next question.
Facts. Where's the next question? Because
Where's the Gabby?
that one's already been addressed, you know. But
Oh, that fucking scared me.
what jump scare?
What happened? What
I
happened?
ran face first into some fucking tarantulas.
Ah,
Ah!
you know that some tarantulas keep pet frogs?
What?
Yeah, some tarantulas keep pet frogs to keep their kids safe from insects. Yes, sir. And BT is asking Goku or Saitama.
I'm not this.
Saitama
shit,
wouldn't
man.
even leave a fucking scratch on that man. Like niggas don't understand. Saitama's not strong. He's just strong for his universe.
He's a gag character. He's literally a gag. He's been explained as a gag character.
Bro would get his ass beat up by Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu.
Bruh, like,
T ain't gonna be out here seeing. Ichigo.
Yeah, I hope niggas paying attention to this game because bro, this is a very good game.
Yeah, this game looks.
I
sick.
wish EA wouldn't have fucked it like they did.
EA likes doing what they do.
I hate when people bring up Saitama as characters in discussions that they don't need to be in.
Okay.
Superhero Landing.
All right. Talking about stuff. Dude asking, have you seen the new movie trailer for DBZ? And that would be
No.
not really.
Collect the fragments to silence it.
Isn't that the new one, the one Coffee was telling us about?
Yeah, the one that's all about fucking Gohan being a bitch and Piccolo trying to force him to not be a bitch. Damn, bro.
Piccolo turns orange, supposedly.
Hey, Mark, is there any more questions or not?
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
Check.
I can't pick up two. Nah.
Bro, Shadow Wolf just keeps asking questions.
What question?
He's asking, hey, do you have anything that you are terrified to the point where you freeze up?
No. Why would anybody let something terrify them to the point where they can't do anything about it?
Like, That just sounds stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
They making a new Assassin's Creed game set in the Middle East.
I mean, yeah, that's where Assassins originated. in
Assassin's
actual
Creed.
history. Oh wow.
Would you rather have a devil fruit of your choice or a quirk of your choice?
Quirk. Devil fruits got
Quirk,
weaknesses.
so I don't have to drown.
This dumbass dude said, my friend said that SpongeBob can be Goku. That is cap, extreme cap.
Like he doing it for the Vine, but I mean, technically, they already did Assassin's Creed in the Middle East because there was one staged in Egypt.
Because of that, now I gotta kill all of them. Can I not kill those? No, I guess I can't.
Well, what did I just say about bringing people into discussions that don't need to be power scaled? Who the fuck in their right mind would want SpongeBob to fight Goku?
Who's trying to power analysis SpongeBob?
Like, bro, he's a fucking cartoon sponge. That's all about fucking friendship and life lessons.
Someone brought out the all caps.
Goku beats up people because he thinks they're strong. They are not the same.
Mans is a literal sponge.
Teach.
I swear,
What's
I
up?
hate people sometimes.
If you bring him out the water for long enough, he literally dies.
I mean, he don't even have to bring him out the water. All he gotta do is hit him with a fucking comment. Like, comment me out right to the
no, he would just
Done.
one tap him.
And look, and this person in chat saying, "Oh, he can beat him because of Toon Force." Bro, shut the fuck up about Toon Force. I hate when people talk about that shit.
What the fuck is Toon Force?
What's Toon Force?
It's like it's all the shit cartoon characters can do because you like a good example is you know how the fucking coyote falls off the cliff, but he
Basically
doesn't notice it right
gag
away, so he's
characters?
still in midair. Like that.
You know, the
It's like
things they do for jokes.
Yeah, it's all that shit. You know, like how you could draw a fucking tunnel in the side of a mountain, and he thinks it's real, but he actually slams his face into it. It's that shit.
That shit don't make no goddamn sense.
Ace Bennett said, "Would you rather be a vampire or a witch?" Huh?
A vampire or a witch? A vampire.
A vampire, Brody. I'm not a girl.
Why would I want to be a girl?
I'm not a girl. I'm perfectly content being me.
Look, if the dude said warlock, then yeah, it would be understandable.
Because that's a
Dudes that
dude.
use magic.
Warlock is a. Warlock's is a. Yeah.
Yo, how the fuck did I just switch my gun?
But yeah, I'm good being a vampire. I mean,
How the fuck did I just switch guns and not know how I switch guns?
I don't know how to switch guns, Anthem. I could search it up for you. What console are you playing on?
Xbox, nigga, come on now.
Yes, yes,
Okay, I'm gonna start getting very disrespectful. You keep talking about this SpongeBob shit, chat.
That nigga's weird, bro. Why
Hold
is SpongeBob
X.
even hold X?
Yeah, hold X
Alright,
and it.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you.
Cause I could have looked for it, but you know, in the middle of defending my homelands against the invaders.
I'm not going like. Back on the previous question, like the vampire, and now I'm gonna rephrase it as warlock because that's how it would be.
Having magic versus being immortal.
Literal vampire immortality, you know, to where
So
as a warlock
basically
you
the
have to
argument-
sell your soul to get that,
So-
you know.
So basically, the argument is: would you rather have magic or would you have all physical stuff?
I mean, vampires have magic.
I mean, depending on which vampire you're talking about. Because vampire is a general term, you know.
I mean, yeah, but if you're talking about the traditional Dracula variant, they could literally look you in your eyes and mind control pretty much.
Nigga, that's not magic.
Not magic, but like
That's
what's it
psychic.
called? They have
stuff.
something
No.
I
else.
mean, no, that ain't even psychic shit. That's just fucking them.
I don't know what they have.
it's
Vampire
hypnosis.
ability? Yeah, that's what their eyes
could
could do. Also, they couldn't be seen in silver mirrors. I'm not sure if that's the case with some vampires.
I mean, no, they can't be seen in any mirror, except I think it's except for silver mirrors.
Oh wait, yeah, that's how they could see himself because. Yeah.
Even though you know, yeah.
It's confusing.
Yo,
but-
bro,
Yeah,
are you
all
not
the
fucking
vampire-
killing these things,
Oh, the
Dude, he's
Vampire
not even
Lore is
trying.
very confusing.
bro?
to
This
be
nigga's
honest.
pissing
I mean,
me off,
there's
bro.
a lot of versions
Fucking
like
weak-ass
Nosferatu,
teammates,
which
bro.
I would not want to be.
Damn, you fucking dog shit, bro.
Your teammate is a primetime seller.
Bro over here fucking trying to get the kills with me. Like, bro, calm your bitch ass down and kill the fucking blue orbs.
All right, any new questions?
No, let me see. Not really.
All right. What's the best Naruto character? Well, you know,
I mean,
In what regards?
what? There's a few things.
Well, we're going the right way.
Because the best and the most liked are completely different.
Yeah.
And are we going the best off pure jutsu, ninjutsu, fucking the impact they had on the world? Like, what are we going best off?
I think they're trying to ask like who was the most liked in the context that they're trying to ask for.
Ooh, just got a masterwork.
Okay,
But-
another man said, if you have Superman powers, would you use them?
Yes. Is
No,
that
it
even-
said, how would you use them?
Oh.
No, it said,
I
how
was
would you use them?
like, if would I use them? Yes, nigga.
Like
Is that even a
what?
fucking question?
What? Like, I thought that was
See,
just a
I'll
stupid
be
question.
home Omni man. Omni-lander.
Homie
Homie.
man, no.
No,
I basically said homie man at that point.
No, that's too close to
Omni-lander.
homeless.
That sounds like a car brand, Omnilander. That kind of sounds crazy as a car brand name. But let's see. Another person with the would you rather be able to stop time or rewind it? I'm pretty sure we
Stop
answered that
it.
before. I'm pretty sure we answered that before.
Actually, no. Actually,
Please tell me.
I'll say rewind it. I'll say rewind it.
Well,
Because stopping time is cool, but if something is already in the process of happening,
you can't really
yeah,
stop it.
and then you can't
Yeah.
be in every place at once. And then how long are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be fucking able to stop time for?
Yeah, but rewind time, you're guaranteed to rewind that time.
Yeah.
Would you rather be in the Bayverse or the Pacific Rim?
So
Another-
Pacific Rim
Transformers or
Is fucking terrible. I would want a fucking car that can be whatever car I want it to be. So if a new car come out, I'll be like, hey, bro, what we thinking it is? Plus, you know, my car is a person who has, you know, emotions and feelings.
Suddenly, the little ones don't seem
And you don't have to be a very specific type of person to
Pacific.
run a mech in Pacific Rim.
No, you have to be a special breed
No,
of freaking
no, I was
people
saying,
to do
no,
it.
I was saying in Pacific Rim. That's what. Yeah, I said that sentence wrong. That was my bad.
yeah, you gotta be drift compatible in Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
So you gotta find someone that can drift with you.
I saw what happens. Literally start of the movie. You know.
Yeah,
Man,
fall
that's-
over, bitch. Bitch! Destroy the fucking Tyromon. Destroyed this bitch.
The stars will have to find a new egg source.
He's just getting minked up. Oh, dang, the Swarm Tyrant's just getting shot up.
Shit wasn't even worth it. Stay on my way next time, pussy.
Hold on, let me bring another person asked if you were to combine 3 different anime characters, who would be the most OP?
Anybody combined with Goku.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Wait, that's what you were there for? That Hive Tyrant? Man, that was kind of. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Dude, I know nothing about that Five Nights at Freddy's stuff.
Look, back in the day, you know, the shit was interesting, right, Jackal? But then they just kept going on and on
Yes,
and on.
sir.
I mean, I only know Matt Pat drove it into the ground.
No, it's just like how
I mean,
much
no,
more
because there
can
was
you-
so many fucking theories, and like you know how that nigga get with his
Yeah,
theories,
that
bro.
man
nigga,
goes X Gizmo whenever it comes to theories.
It's like,
that
bro,
nigga
how
can't fucking help himself.
He
bro, how
sees
much
it and he must talk about it.
look how much lore can you make about a dude killing fucking kids? Like, bro, how? Like, leave it alone already.
I mean, no, nigga, if you watch how it happens, the shit is very, very complex, and it's not as easy as you think it is. Because every robot is, you know, tormented kid souls.
Oh, hold on. I just read the full question. I wasn't just asking if you knew about it. Would you rather be stuck, blocked in a old FNAF hold on.
How the fuck
Would
do
you
I?
rather be stuck, locked in with the old FNAF robot or chased by Freddy? I think he's talking about the exoskeleton stuff.
All right, let's get started.
Let's see what I've got for you.
And this man one's just asking if you could write a story, what would it be about?
I mean, I already write stories. I write multiple stories.
Yes, sir, and I read them all. I read them.
I kind of like that. I'm gonna change some more colors. See what I got. Hmm. Kind of red-handed. Uh, what other questions we got?
Hold on, let me check with this man. Okay, I don't know. It's the guy who basically brought up the FNAF question but rephrased it, and then one saying that write a story, but as in like Marvel or any anime today, what would you do if you wrote them? But
Nigga, that's just a what if
that's
at that
literally
point.
just a what if, man. I had someone new in the chat. I mean, not new, but you got here. Stream about asking questions and we answering them whenever it comes to really next to anything, but majority shows and stuff like that. I'll tell you if I see anything new. But
Come on, Chad. You gotta ask these questions.
no, there's 14 people. Hey,
There's 14 people in chat and no one's typing shit.
watching the thing go up. I think someone's asking 12. I'm confused. Who is more powerful, Spider-Man or Wolverine?
Spider-Man.
Or Wolver 6. I think he meant Wolverine.
Yeah, he probably meant Wolverine.
Yeah. Spider-Man go. Spider-Man goes crazy.
Yeah, Spider-Man is fucking crazy.
People
But
don't
he-
know what
Industrial
he can
strength
be
is
doing.
crazy.
All the time he'd be holding back though.
I mean, we saw how much he holds back when Superior came around.
What I hate is how childish and hypocritical that nigga is, though.
Superior?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Anybody else with the powers, you see how much drastically better they do with it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah.
It's just him.
He won't change that way that he thinks. So that's
I
the
mean,
reason
bro.
why the villains
I mean,
keep
bro
on.
literally called himself Superior Spider-Man for a reason. He thought he was better.
I mean, he didn't think he was better. He knew he was better. The
He was
nigga made more
literally better
money,
because he was
saved more
willing
lives,
to-
stopped more criminals permanently, though.
He got rid of them. You get tired of them, you get rid of them. I don't know why this man keeps on saying bananas.
You're a real fruity ass nigga for banging bananas.
He just commented again. That's crazy. Double down on the bananas. Okay. I don't know when that Halloween Ends movie is supposed to come out.
Mm.
It should be coming
Are
out
niggas
soon.
actually even excited about it?
I'm not excited about it because I don't want
Alright,
to.
I'm about to put this bitch ass nigga in timeout. He think I'm joking with him.
Alright, man, keep on. Alright, he just did that to himself.
Goodbye.
I mean, I'm excited for it because you saw Michael Myers was in the
I
last
don't want to
one.
give up the series, Doug.
I like how that nigga was walking down the stairs, saw old girl. She was like, look at me. That nigga was like, yeah, I'm looking at you. But him, he gotta go and snap
He's
that
going.
nigga neck.
He's
Snap that
got-
nigga neck.
Got it. Oh.
She like, he coming with me.
Who has better characters, Sasuke or Kakashi? Says,
Development or
I
Like,
think
who's a better character out of the two?
overall. Yeah, I think he means overall.
Overall, Kakashi, hands down. Kakashi's story is more tragic. How he dealt with his grievances was way better. He didn't have a childish fucking outlash at the world. Because you gotta remember, Kakashi was younger than Sasuke when Sasuke lost everything. And look
I
at
mean,
the
bro was
difference
like,
between how they both handled it.
I mean, wasn't
That man,
Kakashi like 4?
Kakashi had to deal with a whole lot of stuff.
Bro,
Bro
I
was
will
4
live in
years old.
fucking Gotham. Because look, this is the thing.
Gotham.
Good
lord.
But I gotta be able to have my abilities. If I have my abilities, I would love to live in Gotham. Because all I gotta do is show that I'm skilled enough. This nigga Bruce gonna see how I'm fighting crimes. He gonna come get me on his own. So I ain't even got a meta game that hard. And then I get adopted by a nigga who's rich as fuck. So my dad is rich. I get put into the best schools. I got the best health care, best
Yeah.
dental, best everything. And I get to beat niggas up at night.
But in New York, if you choose Marvel Comic New York, you
Bro,
are guaranteed.
look, this is the thing. The Avengers,
lose
they
all
don't,
of your property.
they don't care, bro. It don't matter how
They
nice
don't
you are.
scout.
They ain't about to recruit you.
They don't scout people. They don't do
Bro,
that
I got a better chance at getting scouted in fucking in Gotham.
Like if you
Look.
show that you promise.
That nigga Batman be out there like a
Batman
fucking
will get
recruiter,
you.
nigga. He have his little visor on. He have his fucking glass. He be like,
Power
how,
calculator.
how fast you run? A 4.3. Oh yeah. Get that boy a scholarship.
Yeah, get it here.
Get that boy a scholarship. A 4.3.
Why do you think whenever this man Batman has to adopt a new kid, he's like, Alfred, call the guy?
Yeah, because he
has a
literally
guy
got
for
a
it.
guy who scouts
He got
these
a-
niggas for him.
He got a guy who does it for him. Like
Bro, I'm just telling you, I'd rather be in fucking Gotham. Because the
also,
world Gotham is more serious. Fucking Marvel is a more bubbly, bright world, and I don't really like that.
And also, if you really think about it, in Marvel, your taxes, they're not existing. I'm sorry, you're done.
Bro, in
Your
Gotham, I gotta pay
finances-
like $3 to live in a fucking house.
No,
But in
if
New
some-
York,
look,
in Marvel,
Ah,
No,
hell
no,
how
no.
much do you think you're
How
paying?
technologically
From what I've
event? No.
From what I've heard, the general consensus of what rent is in Gotham, it's like $300.
Bro, that's still low as shit.
Still extremely low. And you could probably get like a penthouse with that. Like, anyway.
The caveat is just is fucking living in Gotham with Joker running around and everyone.
I mean, if I had my abilities, that would be useful.
But yeah, in Marvel, unless you have like a world-ending ability, the Avengers ain't gonna be nice to you, bro.
And if anything, they probably gonna pick up your car mid-fight.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk about that though.
But nah, look, bro, I swear, I'll be in
Swear
Gotham
to
living my best life,
Yeah.
nigga. Like my
12.
best life.
I just, you know what I instantly thought, and the reason why I would do it? Imagine you just got a brand new car, right? And then a fight happens, and then you see this dude, Captain America, bounce his straight up metal shield through your car.
Oh, I was gonna say Incredible Hulk
Get the
using
bad
your
guy.
car as a fucking boxing glove.
Oh yeah, that's terrible too.
Either way, I'm suing.
Like the only real problems in DC is like when niggas like Zod and saying Doomsday and fucking
Or
Darkseid
any of them,
and,
but
know what I'm saying?
majority.
But at the same time, bro, look, that shit don't affect everything at a world level. Not off the immediate. Thanos, he come, he snap. You don't know who getting took away or not. That nigga
Like,
Doomsday gotta invade with an army. He ain't about to
Like,
just immediately
He
wipe
gotta
shit.
hit you. He gotta get you gone. Like he can't just snap
Like
and
I
you're
said,
gone.
nigga, I'm gonna be in private school playing basketball. Nigga, I'm gonna go off.
Yes,
I'm gonna live my
sir.
best life. I ain't even gonna use my powers to like really go crazy, do no crazy shit. Cause I'm not gonna have to. My dad is Batman. Hurt me if you want to. Nigga, if I get kidnapped, guess what? I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna let them do it too. Knowing I got all the fighting capabilities to break out and get out of this situation. But guess what? I'm not. So I'm gonna sit there. They gonna kidnap me. I'm gonna just be sitting there. They gonna be like, this nigga's really cooperative. Like, you sure this the right kid? Like, I'm sure this the right kid. They gonna take that tape off my mouth. I'm just gonna stare at them. They gonna be like, call your parent. No. Why? Cause he's behind you. And he gonna turn around. Ah, pick up, slam. Duh, 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 duh. Where are they? Slam into a wall. And I'm be like, yeah, yeah.
I just imagine the Batman side play that they've been doing. Oh, someone has another question in the chat. Which eyes are better, Adams or the Sharingan?
Who is Adam?
Adam from what?
Adams from Ragnarok.
Oh. I'm not the.
What the fuck was special about this nigga eyes?
I don't know. I didn't like.
I didn't
All I know is-
notice anything special about Adam's eyes. Adam himself is a special individual, but his eyes are normal. So like the Sharingans.
Like Adam was Adam, so he had skills because he's been around for a very long time.
He the pinnacle of. Do you know how long I've been doing this?
I'll still say Adam versus I think he's fighting Zeus with a fucking cop out. Zeus shouldn't have won like that, but that's just me.
They gave that shit to him.
Wait, his eyes can copy God's powers?
No, Adam can just copy people powers. It's not his eyes.
Like,
Also,
I
I
mean-
still
I mean,
stand
I guess
by-
you could say in a way he have to see it to take it, but that's just like saying you have to hear it to listen. Like nigga,
What is
Like-
that?
like, of course he got to be able to see it to fucking take the fucking ability, but it has nothing to do with the eyes themselves.
Also, I still stand by that Jesus should have been throwing hands, but that's just me.
They don't want Jesus in that bitch.
They ain't want him to bring that cross out. They ain't want to see that.
Bro, just imagine fucking Jesus throwing hands with, I don't know, Buddha. That shit would have been awesome. But they didn't.
No, that shit would have got super fucking religious, and then niggas
That
would have
got into a fight on Twitter.
Would have got fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're
I
right.
swear to God, if I hear about these bananas again, I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of your bitch. I get tired of you.
Bro, can you just ban this dude from the stream?
I mean, I can.
Like, this dude getting mad annoying with his bananas.
Like, bro. What do you think of the Riddler?
Riddler's a cool
the new
character.
movie?
Riddler a cool character.
Yeah,
Like you can tell Riddler he is very smart. He's just mentally weaker than most people. So you said
Yeah.
season 2 of it coming out this year? That should be good.
Mm.
Season
I never
two, what?
watched the
Oh,
full
right now?
thing.
Yeah.
Jesus would be on the God side because he died for human sins.
Nigga, what sense did that make? He died for humans.
He
Why
died
the
for
fuck-
humans,
Nigga,
so they
he's a
could go
human
to heaven.
who died for humans. Why the bro? What?
If
He
he's
literally
not a
got
god-
crucified.
Bro,
for people.
literally look, literally, he says that he's not a god, even though he's the son of God. So he's not a god. If that makes sense to you, which I guess it doesn't.
All right, look. I heard about that. You said Corey and Belize and Rico getting canceled, or them trying to cancel him. I heard about that situation. First of all,
What happened there?
fucking, you know Rico, the nigga with the dress that be playing again with Berlizzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so him and Murray are a thing. Like they an item. They dating, right? And
Okay.
nigga was basically trying to say that he like groomed her or some shit. Whereas like no, Murray was a moderator for, I think I'm Dante. I think that's who she was moderating for first. That's who first person I heard of her moderating for. But then she started moderating for Your Rage and shit. She basically attached herself as a moderator, showed off her skills, and you know them niggas start like being like, oh, she's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, blah, you know how basically how we was doing when niggas did shit for free. We was like, oh, these niggas cool, so we just introduced them or showed they shit off to other people for
Yeah.
free, and then them niggas started working for those people. That's pretty much how it happens, right? So she built on her network of people and shit, right? And she started playing the game with them, right? She's friends with somebody that Rico's friends with, but he's not friends with her, right? So of course, yeah, they talked because you know they playing a game. Like they talk, they know of each other, but it ain't like it's anything there. Like there's no DMs of them talking. There's nothing. Like there's no proof, right? That he
Okay.
did or was in the fucking doing some shit like that, right?
Oh my god.
All right.
She became of age. They met up at I think it was like DreamCom or some shit, right? When she was
Oh, yeah,
already
yeah,
of
yeah.
age. When they met in person, they hung out because you know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you a fucking influencer. You're like y'all niggas hang out, y'all network, y'all become friends, or some of them grow even closer than friends. But they hung out, they liked each other. It started from there, right? But she was already of age. Yeah, he knew her before she was of age, but like, come on now. That don't
He ain't
mean
really
that
talk
he
to
did
her.
some
He ain't really
crazy
do
shit.
nothing. Like,
Like y'all niggas are fucking are underage. Well, was underage when I met y'all, but that was years ago.
So that's kind of crazy.
Because
Yeah,
you don't
and
you
that
don't
was-
know you
Yeah.
don't know how old niggas are until they tell you how old they are. You just meet people, you
look.
talk to them. Like me and these niggas been playing the game for years.
Look, and since
This
I
ain't
didn't know
even
how
our
old
first
any
server.
most. I didn't even know how old multiple of these niggas was at first because you don't really ask for age. You just sit there, you talk to people.
Look, and
Oh my
surprise,
God.
surprise, nothing happened. Why? Because we're sensible human beings.
Right, niggas act like people can't be friends with somebody who younger than them without it being on some weird shit. Like, bro, I understand there's a lot of weird niggas out there, but not
Yeah,
everybody
but not everybody's
do that
weird. But I'm looking at. Oh my god, the dude's back at it again. Okay. Hercules and Jesus is completely different.
Okay, first of all, Hercules promoted to a god.
He
Jesus
is literally a
God.
god and
That
a
is-
human.
that is
god
different.
and a human.
Nigga, when you are a human who rises to the status of a god, you are a god. Yeah, he started off human, but he's a fucking god now.
He's a god.
So he's fighting
of
for the
strength.
side that he's on.
But
God.
Jesus,
Jesus is a
never
nigga
claimed
who
to be
died.
a god.
He died. He didn't rise to godhood. He didn't get none of that shit. The nigga just died. Bro, what the
He
fuck are you
died
talking
for
about? Do
human
you even
sins.
read the Bible?
Bro died for human sins. That's what he died for. Like, sure, he got up 3 days after, but like,
But nigga, he didn't rise as a fucking god. He rose as a fucking
as
human.
a human, a person.
Plus,
Like, he
bro
may
got
have
fucking
powers,
plot
but he's
because he's
not
God's
God.
son. Like,
Literally.
but bro, I feel like it's bullshit that they trying to do that shit to Rico, because it's hella
Yeah, that's
people
stupid.
who actually did that shit, who actually fucking like, bro, fucking DNB Nation, right? Damien and Bianca. Bianca was like 15, 17 when that nigga got her pregnant.
Yeah.
That nigga was 20
Right.
or 21. Niggas knew it.
Right, yeah.
Nobody says nothing about it, right?
And like another thing I want to bring up, y'all
Actively
talking about-
saying like, oh yeah, when I first met her and I first laid my eyes on her, I knew what I wanted when she was underage.
What? Oh my.
Right, y'all
But nobody
talking
say
about-
nothing about that shit. Nobody even talks about that situation at all.
Look, y'all talking about fucking Rico when
Yeah, but
motherfuckers
niggas
like
talking about
Tony
Rico,
Lopez
and
is
it's like,
calling
bro,
on the phone.
that wasn't even remotely the same type of fucking incident. And the reason fucking Berlizzi and Corey are like tied to it is because they know Rico. I don't know how Corey is tied to it, but I know how Berlizzi is tied to it, cause he promote Rico. He like put Rico on because you know that's his friend, that's his dog. So like niggas was trying to get Berlizzi to like, you know what I'm saying? You know how niggas get. They basically be like, you can't associate with this person, blah blah shit like that, right? And he like, first of all, I know Rico. I know everything about Rico. He wouldn't do that shit. First of all, his sister had died around that point. I don't like speaking on that shit, but it's a part of the information people would needs to know. Rico had a sister who had sadly passed away around that time. So bro wouldn't have even been in a mental capability or even been looking for some shit like that. I had a friend who died, and nigga, it was a friend, not no blood related person to me, a friend.
A friend.
And I wasn't in the mood to do nothing. All I cared about was going to work, going home, going to sleep. I was literally a fucking robot.
Let alone a family member like a sister. Like,
so like, come on now, like that shit. The narrative they split
trying to spin
is fucking crazy.
Like 12 that like 12 niggas are on this shit, but hey, when people like Tony Lopez is still on the fucking prowl for doing some very bad crazy shit with a minor that was about the age of like 12, they don't want to talk about it. Why? Because the motherfucker's a TikTok nigga.
Oh yeah, them TikTok niggas be doing some actual shit with actual proof behind it.
And they are
But
wild, but nobody talks about it. Cancel culture is a cancer.
Bro, cancel culture is literally the worst thing to ever fucking exist. And I'm gonna tell you why. It don't matter who or for what reason, how long ago or how current it is. It basically don't account for human growth, development, or anything along that line. They don't care about how immature you was at the time or how much, you could have matured in a time frame. They'd pick up shit from 12 years ago. They'd pick up shit from 9 years ago. They'd pick up shit from 15 years ago on certain people, and then they use it against them. And I'm like, at the same time, I'll be like, bro, that shit is weird. Like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, you gotta be, to me, you gotta be a certain age to understand. Okay, you should have known better, even if it was fucking like 8, 9 years ago. If you were like 14, 15, 16, 8, 9 years ago, you should have fucking knew better. Like, yeah, you could be immature and edgy, but at the same time, you should understand what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Let's just say in the future, because it's going to be so stupid in the future. Let's just say it's 2070, right? Imagine going on your phone and figuring out you're getting canceled for something you said on Xbox Live.
Look, how I see it
when you were like 9 or 10
is a double-sided coin. There's some good to it and there's some bad to it, because like,
I mean, no, like that's the thing. Cancel culture only works when it's non-biased. Cancel culture is the most biased shit ever, because these niggas have celebrities that they love and they protect. They overlook all these niggas' flaws, but they hyper analyze everybody the fuck else. And I'm like, no, nigga, if you want niggas to do better, you gotta be better yourself. You can't be a biased person then say that you gonna speak non-biasedly, because you fucking talking from your feelings and not from the facts of themselves. If these niggas was only talking facts and only fucking reacting and doing shit to people based off facts, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. But these niggas are people that they see somebody and they could not like them for any number of reasons, right? Then they just be like, all right, I'm gonna start digging because I don't like this person. Let me see if I can find something to paint them into a bad light.
People want a reason to dislike you.
And it's so easy to do that shit on the internet now, because you ain't even gotta know nobody.
You don't gotta.
One person could say, oh yeah, man, I ran into 12 at Walmart and he beat me up in a parking lot. I'm like, huh? Niggas gonna be like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Do you hear how aggressive that guy be on his streams? I guess he did it. Now I'm about to start getting canceled. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And then the worst part of being canceled is that these niggas expect you to prove with actual information against something that has no backings. Niggas can say, oh, you're a predator. You're a predator, right? But now you gotta you gotta work hard as fuck to prove that you're not, when they have no proof besides their word. And that's the dumb shit that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Depending on what they trying to cancel me for, I'm not even gonna fucking say nothing. Because if it's some shit that I know that I just know don't make no fucking sense or it's not true, I don't care. I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna fucking.
Because why get
I'm
mad
not
at
gonna let it
something
get
that's
under my
just
skin. I'm not
blatantly
gonna care
false?
about none of that shit. Because I'm like, bro, this shit not real.
Yeah, because how I see it is, if you only let cancel culture affect you, like if you wanted to.
And
Because I
then the
know
worst
there's a
part
lot of people.
is that these niggas just say, and then it's just so fucking bad. Cause you see how easily niggas' opinion and shit is swayed by media, right?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, this nigga, you know how fucking Will Smith slapped the fuck out Chris Rock, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody had a problem with it at first, right? And then niggas start being like, I mean, he shouldn't have did that because a joke is just a joke, right? And you shouldn't
Oh,
get mad
God.
about jokes. And I'm like, so jokes can't be like too far. Like niggas can't push shit too
Take
far.
jokes too far.
Niggas can't take shit too serious. And then the worst part is everybody only see what happened at face value. You know when they get in there, right? These niggas like if it works according to how I believe it works, I don't know. I never been to the fucking Grammys. But how I believe it works is that these niggas get fucking pamphlets. They tell them where they gonna sit. These niggas mingle among themselves. You know what I'm saying? Comedians, from every comedian I've ever seen, they write their jokes. And they fucking tell people and talk to people about said jokes before they do
And they
the
have to
joke.
literally be approved.
So like, you know what I'm
Be
saying?
said.
You telling me through all these things that could have potentially happened, bro, just like bro could have told him like, hey, tonight I'm not in the mood. Don't do no jokes like that. Then he did it. Who knows? We only know one side of it.
Then he came, and then Will did what he had to do. Like you
And
never
that's
know the
another
full
thing. People
context.
were getting up at all in his life's and his business when that's
But
not
then
for
this is
us
the thing.
to
The whole
dictate.
world was fucking ripping this nigga apart for like 3 weeks straight before the fucking Grammys because of what the fuck his wife did, right? I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta understand, just because you in a position where you're famous or you have money or you a movie star or any of that shit, it don't take away from the fucking fact that you are human and you have fucking emotions. If everybody is telling you a bitch, that I wouldn't let that shit happen to me, making jokes, trying to fucking niggas are literally DMing Jada because they like, this bitch a trees. I'm about to fuck his wife. All this other shit. Rappers, singers, fucking other actors, everybody making in front of you. Non-stop. You don't think that could get to somebody, that could hurt somebody feeling or knock them off their game or make them start doing some shit they normally wouldn't do?
And then Will got mad.
I'm not saying it's excusable. Like at a certain point you gotta take responsibility for your actions.
Yeah.
Right? But at the
Yeah.
same time, nigga, emotions are real. They can make you do some crazy wild shit.
Like, bruh, you gotta just leave people alone at some point.
But that's the
Like,
thing. Nobody cares because it's not them. Look. This is how I want to treat people. Right. This is what I wish I could do to niggas. When niggas start saying some crazy shit or doing some crazy shit, right? I wish I could just have a swarm of like 10,000 people start showing up outside that nigga house doing the same crazy shit he was doing to somebody else to him. No matter what it was. And just watch how uncomfortable that nigga would be because it's easy when you the person looking out. When you just a bystander, when you can just sit there and be like, this don't impact my life at all. This have nothing to do with me. That's easy as shit.
And thus the cookie crumble.
Bro, can you shut?
Blame Moo for me.
Alright, hold on. I'm about to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
all right. I guess we'll entertain that while you're gone.
Entertain them. It is your duty, Mark.
But yeah, Jeff, the fucking internet's a crazy place for the shit they do, man.
Oh, you're stupid. But let me put up my trash real fast.
All right.
Yeah, I was playing Naruto. Ah, I don't know.
All right, but
Yeah.
Mark,
Yep.
what things been going on? What
Nothing.
stream
Really.
worth?
Yeah, nobody's really commented anything on chat, so I guess we're just still in.
We're big chilling because we're just talking about topics people bring up and ain't a single word been brought up. Ooh. Oh, brother.
I don't know, man. It's just when it comes to the internet, people like to get into business that ain't theirs, and that shouldn't be the case. Because if it doesn't
How
concern
would
you,
you
why are
build for
you
yourself?
in it?
We already been doing that, big buddy. we been big buddy. Oh, we have a few.
Right? You understand
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying,
have a
brother?
lot.
Like, if the shit don't concern you, well, why do
Yeah, a
people
lot.
like to get into it? You know?
Some things ain't people's businesses.
Yo, I'm back.
Yo, welcome back. We
Yeah, what's
just been
up?
talking about
Because
how people
they're
should mind their business.
monkeys.
How people should mind their business. A
All right.
little bit of
Yeah, look, this is the thing. The internet was literally made for people to not mind their fucking business, right? And over time, it became a way of life where niggas take internet shit off of the internet. And what I mean by that is they take certain behaviors and they do certain things that they would do on the internet in real life, and they have real life consequences.
Yeah.
Cause you can pretty much say whatever you want to say on the internet. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You can get away with a lot of things, but at the same time, in real life, like most shit is just delusional fucking banter. Like the transgender community, all that shit that's is not real. And what I mean by that is it seems so prominent and so big because we looking at it on the internet. It's not really that big. To most people in the world, it's not even that fucking important. But it become an important problem because everybody think it's important because you see it so much over the internet. So the internet can warp your perception of what's important and what's not important, what's real and what's not real.
man's trying to ask. You've been writing books, so if you released any of them, where could you find them?
I mean, no, I haven't released anything yet because I'm only like, if I was to say my furthest one is, I could probably have that bitch at fucking like, I'd say like fucking 90 some chapters.
Damn.
Going crazy.
But at the same time, that book, I don't think I ever release it is because it's highly fucking fantasized and dramatized, but it's based off my actual life. So it has a lot of things that correlate with my life, like, you know what I'm saying, like how I met my fiance, shit like that. It's a lot of actual real world things that I had to deal with, a lot of real world problems that I had to overcome or that I didn't do the best in a situation that I wish I would have did different. So I write that I would have did it different because I can see it from a different side now. But it's pretty much just like a diary with fantasy elements and shit to it. So I don't think I would actually release that one. All the rest of them is about 30 chapters or so.
Yeah, so you'd have to wait for those to be finished.
Yeah, because I remember
Oh.
when we was
Cause
talking
to
about
me,
Riot God, it was like
5
30-something
pages
chapters.
is a chapter.
So you're
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
have to wait for him to be good with his story, buddy.
But I was reading them on fucking
Oh.
on YouTube. Like you can find a few of them.
A few readings.
Yeah, like
Especially Riot
I was
God.
reading them.
Watch
Project
Riot
Power,
God.
you know. But
Go watch Riot God. It's good.
oh yeah, Riot God goes crazy. Oh, hold on, let me read this. Another one.
Say
Oh,
congratulations on getting married. I appreciate it. I'm not married yet. You know what I'm saying?
soon to be. But
I didn't actually believe in marriage for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Because with the world and the people you meet and the things you see. But I feel like I can do it with this. So, that's good, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take another step in the right direction in my life.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm proud of my brother.
Hold
Man.
Yeah.
By the way, to Shadow
I
King's
don't think I'm
comment,
gonna do a wedding until I can get every nigga in the fucking VC. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm flying niggas out because I can't do my wedding without my brothers.
Oh,
hey,
God.
bro, you gotta wait 2 solid years, but then I can for sure go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this man Jack will
Yeah.
be working, so he can't come yet. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to come.
Listen, dog, I'm coming for sure. You got me big messed up. I'm not missing.
I mean, hey, Jack, what do you think I said when I said, bro? You be working. You kind of busy sometimes.
Oh, let me check this out. By the way, to Shadow King's comment, yeah, she already dubbed. She got like -$5 million. She's done. But
Oh, we talking about Amber Heard?
Amber Heard.
yeah, he brought up the Amber Heard trying to take away her money. No, it's already too late. She's like -5
Like, bro,
million
she's
now.
like her net worth is in like the negative
And
millions.
listen. We could all say now that we are richer than Amber Heard, which technically she's an actress. So
I'm
there
richer
you go.
than that bitch that be in movies.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Another thing, Disney said they want to make another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but Johnny Depp ain't being in that shit, so I ain't going to watch it.
I mean, the moment that nigga won, they start trying to hit him up with some shit. And it's like if they were genuine, Johnny Depp a genuine nigga. You can tell from how he walk, how he talk, how he interact with the
Yeah.
people around him, how he show love and respect to everybody around him, and like at all times. You can tell that's a genuine nigga when he walked the fucking planet.
Mm-hmm.
So if like you have to really be disingenuous, or he'll have to see it as something that took too long, or because they did pull out on him
Dude.
when it was just allegations. You know what I'm saying? That nobody gave him a chance. Nobody really tried to talk about it. And that's another problem in America, that he say she say shit, and it's you guilty until you prove your innocence, which is supposed to be the reverse.
Oh yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, one other thing. She was describing this man being a Super Saiyan. There ain't no way what he's been doing. She was describing this man just
She was
doing the
describing
crazy.
him being. She was describing him being in his Mad Hatter character, bro, because she had him doing some crazy shit.
Like
And her
lifting her up by her
Like,
hair,
bro,
throwing
it's
her,
in the movie, bro.
comboing her in her hair.
Yeah, and her fucking hair must be fucking indestructible, bro. Because her strength, like
Titanium
you
grip
telling
to
me he
that skull
gripped
of
her
hers.
by her hair and lifted bitch up into the air with one arm, right?
And beat on her.
And minked her in her shit, but she had no bruises. Bro had some type of fucking Rio where he can punch past her face.
And she said herself, she got launched.
Yeah,
Man, that is crazy.
that's what them
Look,
perks do to you.
Real
Look.
deal anime character.
Look, I'm finally glad WB got rid of her after all this shit. So we're not gonna be seeing her
No,
in
what
any movies
I'm
no
mad
more.
about is that bitch got to stay an actress when the shit happened, while he didn't get
Got
to.
immediately just gone.
Yeah,
Immediately
like
got
you know what I'm
canceled.
saying. That nigga shit was like
Instant.
yeah,
Listen,
it was fucking just gone.
there's
bro.
a
Like,
collection of words that could ruin any man's life very fast.
and any woman can say it against you with no proof. That's the worst part.
And they're gonna take it. 100% facts. That jury's just gonna be looking down at you immediately because they'll just believe her immediately.
Because it's a double standard, Jackal. Because whenever there's a case of a dude like doing something bad to a woman, it reflects on all dudes.
But that's the thing. women can pretty much do or say
Whatever they
whatever the
feel like
fuck they
doing.
want, and that's
With no
that's the point in
consequence.
society that we got to, where we are emboldening women to the point where they don't feel like there are consequences for their actions. I don't believe in, you know what I'm saying, like I believe in, because this is what my mother taught me. Bitch, you put your hands on me 3 times in a row, I have the right to defend myself. So you get them
Yeah.
first 2, that third one, after that,
You're done.
like I'm gonna try to walk away though. Like that's my first instinct. But you're not about to trap me, make me feel like I have no way out, then fucking abuse me physically, and I'm just gonna stand there and take it. Like, no, bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
I'm
the one
gonna
who
grab you
takes
by
that.
your fucking face and mush your shit. Like,
I'm
you
a
gonna
real
get the fuck away
deal.
from me?
Bro,
I'm
a
gonna
real
fucking
deal.
linebacker your shit. I'm gonna
Beat
literally
the-
just fucking yeet you across the
Mate.
fucking room, like how Johnny Depp was supposed to have did Amber Heard.
Like Broly, the
And her
legendary
pop-ass
Super
story.
Saiyan.
Nigga, I'm gonna turn into fucking Broly.
Like, bro, go out. Like, bro, take her by her hair, drag him up the stairs. Bro,
Bro is a
This is
legendary Super
100%
Saiyan.
a joke. Chat.
100% a
stay
joke.
back.
None of this is
1
fact.
million% a joke.
It would never happen.
But yeah, like, I don't know, like, from what I see happens in other countries in America, America's fucking crazy. And when
America's
We don't
been
have
crazy.
we don't have no fucking structure. And why I say that is because in America it's 2 different worlds. It's the internet version of America, right? Which is the Matrix part, and then there's the real world, right? In the real world, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's where people, they vote, they fucking vote for their representative, they do their research on who they want to be in charge, you know what I'm saying? They pay their taxes, you know what I'm saying? They got fucking mortgages, they work from fucking 6-figure, 5-figure fucking job positions. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't spend time on the internet, and if they do get on the internet, it's most likely for research purposes and
Then immediately gets off.
casual browsing at its bare minimum. Then the other side of that is pretty much all of our teenagers. And when I say teenagers, I mean like you can be in your fucking 40s and categorize as a teenager mentally, because that's how them fucking people act. They be on there fucking showing off their guns, they fucking money. They be fucking they just want validation.
They be going crazy.
Like, cause I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and it's basically how like people from other countries view American internet culture, and the majority of them said that it's fucking weird
Yes.
because of like the whole cancel culture shit, looking into people just because you don't like them, like all that shit. They found it weird.
First of all, you gotta have no fucking life to look that deep into somebody else's fucking background. Like, you literally gotta have no fucking life.
Because literally, most of them just said, "Hey, if I didn't like this person, I would just tell them to fuck off and move on with my day."
And then the worst part is these people are not impacting you. Y'all don't see each other if you not looking for them. Because you looking for them on the internet. You might see them in movies. You know what I'm saying, if they famous like that. But these niggas be doing this shit
He
to
is
YouTubers.
not messing with
Like,
your
nigga,
life.
these YouTubers are not out there fucking in your life. Like, bro, everything else, you literally have to specifically look for these niggas to be able to see them and see what they doing in their life. And you telling me you go to this nigga channel hating every fucking day instead of just not watching?
Like, why waste your time hating when you just love his content?
That's another thing they were talking about in the video. Culture of hate watching. Because that shit isn't
You cutting out.
besides here. Oh. Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah.
thing that I saw in that video. The whole culture of hate watching. It doesn't exist in other parts of the world. It's only here.
Nigga, that is stalking. Yeah, I don't believe in that hate watching shit, no nigga. You are literally a fucking
You're a stalker and you have a
fan.
problem.
You a fucking fan, you fanned out and you just wanna be noticed. Cause this be the thing. Niggas talk shit to me all the time. Y'all niggas seen it. Every time it got to a point where I was like, alright bro, I'm gonna see your ass in real life. Niggas be like, no, I'm actually a fan of yours, this, that, and the third. I'm like, then why are you talking out the side of your neck
yeah.
like that?
People always be talking disrespectful until
Like when I start telling you, nigga, oh, I know exactly where you are. I know where you are. Like I know that.
I know
I know
your
that. I know that part.
coordinates.
Yeah, I know that
See,
part of the city,
that's why
nigga. I
people
know all of
wanna
this,
like.
right? That's when niggas are like, oh, it's because when they come to your front door, you don't want it.
You do not want these problems. By the way, man, I never
That's
been
why
on a
niggas are
plane,
afraid
but
of
hey,
me.
If you
I'm a
don't want
what?
something, don't invite it into your fucking life. Like that's why I don't understand niggas when they be like, oh, like you remember that TikTok nigga who was like, oh, I did 1,000 street fights and I'm really like that. He was talking like out the side of his
Yeah,
neck,
yeah, yeah.
like he was
Uh-huh.
really like a violent like fighting machine. And I like we all seen it. I looked at it. I remember. Y'all remember? I was like, that nigga's a pussy. He's never been in a fight a day in his life.
You can tell by the way he was.
And then when he got his ass beat, he was like, I'm not a fighter. Like, then why would you saying, like, why would you invite in all of this beef, all this drama, all this fucking, you
When
know what I'm
you
saying? Why
got
would you
minked
invite
up.
that into your life and then get minked up, but then you wanna regret that you got minked up? Like, no, nigga, you invited that.
Me.
Me.
Look, because that's another thing with the internet. That people are always trying to act like something they're not.
That is
Like,
a
bruh.
very big problem on the internet, bro. Niggas wanna really be somebody else. And like I get it, I understand. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that people want or people have that you want, or you know what I'm saying, you see somebody living different. You like nigga, this nigga's my age and younger than me that are successful fucking rappers. These niggas are successful fucking YouTubers. Are they in a position that fucking works for them? So yeah,
Hey,
it's very
12.
easy to see other niggas live and be like, damn, bro, I wish I had that, or damn, man, I like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to be happy with what you have, because you cannot have that shit. This nigga's way less fortunate than us. This nigga's my age that's
Yeah.
homeless. This nigga's my age that's in fucking prison. This nigga's my age that's in jail, like that, fucking dead.
The ones that even make it to that age.
This nigga's my age that's missing arms, that's missing legs, that's in the hospital because they
Literally
need a
all of
kidney,
them.
that like they missing eyes, they missing teeth. It's bro, it's always two sides. There's always the better side, then there's always the worse side.
Yo, 12 dog. Man said, what would we do if we all had shadow powers?
I'm robbing a bank.
Yo, 12. You know what game we've been playing recently?
Origami nigga, I'm robbing a bank.
Origami, bro.
Banks, bro. Everything's
We're
just
going
getting
crazy.
robbed, bro.
This
By the
thing,
way, I'm not taking fall damage.
boy, I'm gonna fucking flex on the police. I'm gonna tell them a week before I rob the bank that I'm robbing the bank.
And yeah, and then you rob it at the same exact time.
The same time, everything.
Nope.
Like,
I mean,
man,
it's gonna
it's-
be the right time, just not the right year.
For the nighttime.
Like if I say I'm robbing a bank at 12, the niggas gonna be there at 12 a.m. No, they gonna be there at 12 p.m. I'm gonna do it at 12 a.m. You know, just weird shit like that.
So they're gonna have to guess.
You have to play the good old guessing game.
Like,
Or I rob them on another nigga's fucking time table or time region.
All right, I'm robbing
Be like,
you at
I'm gonna rob
4:30.
you at 4:30, nigga. They gonna be there at 4:30. Be
CST.
like, what happened?
CST.
I'm robbing.
And later after you rob it, you said
Mountain time.
CST.
I'm robbing you 4 a.m. Mountain Time.
No.
What about light power? Solar flare.
Light power is just it don't fit my
Light
personality.
power is easy.
But
It don't fit my personality though, nigga.
I mean, with
I don't like to be
Yeah,
noticed. To
I-
have light power is somebody you can't help but be noticed when
we
you
need
got
to watch
light-based
that.
powers.
Wait, we need to watch that boys episode, like the boys thing. That just reminded me
Listen,
of
if
that.
you're
we'll get
proficient
around
in
to
light
that.
powers,
Don't worry,
then you
we'll get
could
around to
actually
it.
be unnoticed as well.
I mean, nigga,
Look-
no, there's not, nigga. If you got light power, nigga, that shit literally draws attention.
Like
There's
it's
no way for you to
impossible
go
not
unnoticed
to.
with being able to shoot fucking light out your hands or your eyes.
Like people,
Sure.
like if you go to certain places, they're gonna think you're a god, but in other places they go try to
Look,
kill
how
you.
I feel when it comes to light powers, you have to have a good technical knowledge of how light works in order to use it.
No, you don't. You really don't. There's a lot of
Oh,
niggas
you do.
that's in manga and fucking anime that don't have no fucking knowledge on light at all, but they use it kind of effectively. Because you don't need to know much about fucking light. You don't need to know how many lumens are in the fucking light bulb to know that, oh, you can just blind somebody if you put this shit close to their eyes.
Listen, if you flash bright enough, you're gonna blind them. You don't gotta know the scientific equation of how to make a light bulb.
But what I like with light though is light refraction. Turn my ass invis and out.
You said what?
I said like light refraction to where you could turn yourself invis with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not light based. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you say light, he meant like
Oh, yeah,
actual light. Like, nigga.
Like you project light, you hit people with like.
So you
It's
got
not.
so think of it as light generation, not light manipulation.
If you had light manipulation, on the other hand, that would be very useful. Because if you could bend light around yourself, you're invisible.
But at the same time, how would you be able to see?
Yeah, because you would be blind yourself.
Because
so
light
a
has
floating
to
pair
go,
of eyes.
light has to go to your eyes for you to
That's
see.
literally how eyes work.
Exactly. So how would you see if you bend
You would
light
just be
around
blind while you're invisible.
yourself? Yeah,
So
you're
that would
blind but
be kinda
invisible.
bad.
Like,
Listen,
how the fuck is that gonna work?
I mean, if you really want to be a horror character, you could just make yourself a floated pair of eyes.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know if it's realistic you could do this, but could you, if you were invisible, could you see in like different spectrums of light? Like
No.
but
Because
No.
how would you
No,
you gotta
unless we
take light
specifically
into your
state it.
eyes to be able to see, Mark. If you're bending all of the light, that means you bending every spectrum of light around you.
True. That is true.
And I'm pretty sure that there's a variety of problems that could come with. Let's hope that you're
I mean,
immune
that's
to your own
with any
powers.
superpower, Jackal. Like,
No,
remember
all I
how-
gotta say is let's just hope you're immune to your powers, or else you're probably going to develop some type of cancer. You're going to develop
Because
some type
remember
of
how
cancer.
we was talking about if you
Tom-
don't have the speed force,
Tom
if you have
is a power that you gotta have a very, very
Fine
strong
control.
strong mind,
Not
nigga.
control.
Stop trying to jump in on. Like, let me talk. You gotta have a strong mind to have a Tom-based power, right? You gotta understand that sometimes things just bound to happen, because when you fuck with Tom too much, you can jeopardize every fucking thing.
That is also true.
Yeah. Because if you
Cause
constantly
say
try
your
to-
mom is supposed to die, right? In a car crash. You stop that. And then she died the next following week in a gas explosion, right? Then you stop that. And then she developed cancer. Then you stop that. It's gonna be like the universe gonna keep trying to correct that she's supposed to fucking die.
And every time you fight the universe with that, it's going to make something else happen.
And then worse things are gonna be happening on the back burner because you so focused on one part of the world and one small piece. And then you gotta realize it might sound fucked up, but nigga, that your mom is not the end all be all to the fucking universe. She's a grain of sand in a sea of fucking sand to everybody else. And if you have Tom power, you gotta be responsible for everybody, not just yourself. You can't be selfish with that shit.
Look at this. One thing I've learned from.
So you gotta
fiction is that
use
you
your
don't
power
fuck
to
with
try to
that.
benefit all of humanity, not just yourself. Cause at the end of the day, you gonna see your own choices. You gonna be alive long enough to see the choices and the decisions you made and how it impacts the future. You do a bunch of fucked up, evil, vindictive shit, you gonna see once you reach that point in time where everybody is fucking backstabbing each other. There's no laws, there's no rules, there's nothing, there's no society. And you're gonna be like, damn, bro, I remember what it was like back in fucking 2015, 2016. Now it's like 3080 and everybody fucking hate each other. The whole half of the fucking world is blown up by nukes. And they got crabs the size of fucking buses walking around.
Chilling, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabby going crazy.
Look, if there's one thing I've learned, you don't fuck with destiny, fate, death, any of those, because it'll come to
Listen, the
bite you in the
Final
ass later.
Destination movies taught me that. The Final Destin. If you prevent a death that's supposed to happen, I guarantee you
Sure, it's not
something's
gonna
not
go
going
pretty.
good, going to happen good.
But that's the thing. If you do a time loop, you pretty much fucking up everybody's life except yours, because you're the only person that noticed that you're in a time loop.
So everyone else is
So
just in a
nobody can
perpetual loop
progress.
of doing
Nothing
the
in the
same
world
thing.
is progressing. And how long are you gonna be satisfied with that time loop?
Like, bro, have you seen Groundhog Day? Time loops aren't good.
If I was an assassin, would I target the rich, poor,
Why would you
or the
target
government? First of all, I'm an assassin, right? I want to get paid for my work. So why would I target the rich or the government?
Yeah.
Right?
Hmm.
But the rich people in the government don't need to kill poor people. They want to kill other rich people. So that don't really work, because I would have to get hired by the government themselves or the rich to get paid to do my job as an assassin. Or do I have all the skills of an assassin, but I don't want to get paid for it? Like, this is just me doing like some type of vendetta shit.
Vigilante thing.
Because
Do
if
it
it's
for free.
vigilante like shit, then all three of those categories are getting hit. Because there's poor
Yeah.
people that do wrong, there's rich people that do
Yeah.
wrong, and the government do fuck all nothing.
Oh yeah, the government does jack about it.
There's a bunch of people in the government that could be doing good, but they get blackballed by all the people who want to do evil and make money.
Mm-hmm.
So the good
Like,
people are always underneath the scummy people who backstab to get the position.
Everybody remembers when Hillary Clinton was on that email shit with with Jeffrey Epstein and all them. Like, bro, there's some vile people in the government. Get crazy.
Like, that's the thing, bro. When you say something, you got to think about all aspects of something. Like me, it's a lot of things I don't think about off the rip, but I try to think about every aspect of it and how I will go about it in every aspect. Because if I'm assassin and I want to get paid for my work, you need those corrupt people. Those corrupt people are going to be your biggest benefactors. Because corrupt people get people knocked off all the time. So every time they have a problem, guess who they calling? Number one. And if you number one, you're going to get called a lot. You're going to make a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they ain't going to be able to say nothing about you. You have a lot of dirt on a lot of people.
But at the same time, working for people like that, they like to control things. And if they can't control you, then they're going to try to kill you.
And then they're going to try to send other goons at you.
The goon squad. I have a question I want to pose to the group.
Yeah, what's up?
How does someone live with the fact knowing that there's a lot of bad shit in the world, but you can really do nothing to stop it because you are just one person?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. My heart bleed for you. When I was like 5, nigga, I told you, I used to cry because I used to think about all the bad shit that was happening in the world that I couldn't stop. Because
Yeah.
who in their right mind will be happy and satisfied and like the world with the way it is?
Not very
Corruption,
many.
inflation, poverty, fucking food shortages.
Just
Like,
overall.
nigga, it's fucking terrible for a lot of people. And then most people in our society can give literal zero fucks about anybody on the other side of the fucking planet. And then they make it seem like it's some type of team versus team shit or country versus country when we all just people at the end of the fucking day. It don't matter what language you speak or what color you are. We all just fucking people.
Like, bro, we're all biologically the same, but
But with all these
some people
rules
look
and
differently.
regulations and all this fucking propaganda and all this other crazy shit they like to throw and put out there, it makes it very
Yeah.
hard for you to see somebody at your level or see somebody and be like, oh, we are in this together. Because everybody got a different fucking goal. Because everybody make it seem like if you don't have no goal, that you're weird. Or if you don't know what you want to be inside this fucking simulation, that is something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And first of all, I would rather be smart and weak. Because what type of weak is we talking about? Nigga, if you weak, you can always make yourself strong. Especially if you smart, you know how to do it. If you dumb, you gonna need somebody to make you smart. But 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna make you smart because they just gonna manipulate your dumb ass.
Yeah, that
You're
is
dumb
true.
and you're strong. That's literally the ideal Lecky.
Yeah,
Like-
that's literally the ideal fucking fix him up. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh yeah, him, he gonna do everything I want him to do.
It's like all they have to do is get on your good side, and then you go and listen to them because you're stupid.
Stupid.
Man, I had my first law of gravity lesson when I was like
Ooh.
5. Slammed my head into a counter. What the?
What is it? I got my first common sense check when I was like fucking like 7, where I thought, because I was cleaning out a fucking fish tank, and I was like,
stood on the
what if
danger.
I just what if I just stood on it, broke through it, and I bled everywhere.
Well, no, funny. I never did nothing that's stupid.
Dude, I ain't never stood on a fish tank. But the stupidest thing was that accident to
I
when I
never
was
stood
running
on
and
a
there was a wet
fish-
floor and I slammed my head
Look,
onto a
I
counter
did
and
it.
nearly lost my
Look,
rifle.
my little kid brain thought, what would happen if I did it? Because, I was a stupid little kid. I didn't know nothing.
See, although I
And,
never
and
stepped
I
on
fucked around and
glass,
found out.
I
I really
Okay,
did.
so there's 2 questions we could choose to talk about: politics or which shonen world. But politics is just really people rephrasing, doing the same thing. No.
I mean, no. Politics at its most basic is hidden agendas versus hidden agenda.
And
Basically,
both of them
yeah.
has agendas that you
What
wouldn't
what
like.
do what do I want right on this side, and what do they want on that side? Because you think about it, both parties are actually supposed to work together. They're not supposed to be as divided as it is. But at the same time, when you wanna put money in your own pockets and do some underhand shit, or you want everybody else to pay for shit while you benefit, that's what happened. Democratic, them niggas, bro, they want the rich people to pay for everything, but they also rich people who don't want to pay for anything.
Like, how does that work?
But then the Republic are sides where they rich people who pay taxes, so they don't want rich people to pay taxes. You see how that works?
Like,
Yeah, I see.
Stupid.
Both sides are rich as fuck. Them niggas are not on our level. They don't speak for us because they haven't lived like us in a very long fucking time. So why are these niggas voting on what we need?
they are rich. Anybody in Congress is rich. You can't not be in Congress and not be rich.
I mean, yeah, fucking. I'll give the most recent example. Donald Trump is president, and he's a fucking millionaire.
No, he's a literal CEO.
Literally.
But someone said, what shonen world would you live in?
Pretty much any of them if I have my ability that I want.
Yeah. Facts, me too.
Look, to be honest, my perfect world to live in is just a place where I could just live and not be bugged by like any of like problems we have in this world, you know? Like if I could just
I
be
swear to God,
isekai
if I get isekai and we're just in another United States, I'm blowing things up.
look, look, if we get isekai, then we just end up in a fucking like isekai world that's just fucking woods. And I like I would be
I would
perfectly
love
content.
to get isekai with abilities into a fucking caveman world where nothing exists and society could be whatever the fuck I want it to be.
So you could build it up. How?
And the
So
only
all the
threat
things
is
that I want to be
dynasty.
socially acceptable will be acceptable, and all the things I don't like about the world, I can just eradicate and make people hate it like
Immediately
it's fucking
erase
evil.
it at the
Like I
source.
will literally make a religion that's based off hating and murdering, hating bitch ass niggas, lazy people, and dumb people.
If you dumb, you die. You take an IQ test to get into this village.
Yeah.
And it ain't no running away to get to another village. Because no, we gonna hawk your shit down.
Because we strong too. So only the best of the best come in here.
And I'm gonna have everybody fucking focus on literal agriculture, right? Because I want us to get into science, agriculture, and space travel. That's all we care about. We gonna make phones and cars and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna
But
go
it ain't
crazy.
gonna be a such thing as a fucking internet. It's just gonna be a way for niggas to communicate with each other. The internet ain't gonna never exist in my world.
It is toxic, bro. No, like
Like
And if it do,
okay,
it gotta be the higher echelon, and you gotta have a fucking access code, and it gotta take your blood for you to be able to log in for 3 minutes.
look. That's another thing I want to speak about. The internet, like now, just became a breeding ground for every outcast, every fucking person whose father left, for them to
N-
just communicate
The
with each other.
internet is literally just a place where every opinion and every group of people can be validated. There's predators that pack up with other predators on the fucking internet.
and it's vile. And honestly, they're the most disgusting individuals on this planet. But
But you gotta remember that shit is morally wrong to us, but in the past it was no fucking problems with that.
which
Because
that's
morals
why
change. You
eliminated
know what I'm
at the
saying?
source.
But at the same time, when times change, everybody should be able to grow with it. It's kind of like an indoctrination. So all the people
Yeah.
who don't believe it, like how we believe that shit is fucking disgusting, are people who just didn't get indoctrinated. So they should be killed because what makes them niggas different?
Get him gone. Execution.
In a way,
Like,
individuality have to be very bare minimum for society to thrive and focus on the right things. Because with all this individuality, you breed stupid, arrogant, dumb people who don't actually benefit to society in no sense of the fucking word. There's a lot of people that be
Yeah.
out here talking like they know what the fuck they doing, trying to cancel Elon Musk. But do they have Elon Musk's fucking mind? Not his money. It don't matter about his fucking money. It's a lot of people that
his
can have his money,
mind.
but are you gonna do what he can do for this fucking world? If you can't do that, and you can't even understand the basic bare minimum or the principles of anything that he's trying to accomplish, shut the fuck up. Because you too dumb to
Like
be trying to talk to this man.
He's smarter
You too dumb
and
to have
knows
a
more
fucking
about the
opinion on that
subject
topic.
than you.
What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. But at the same time, you're not even smart enough to comprehend. Leave that to somebody else.
hmm Bro, the internet is just
Anyway, Elon Musk, where my deep diving suit at?
look, because I'm not gonna lie, the concept of the internet is fine in and of itself. It's just the people who be on it ruin it for me. You know?
I mean, that's the case with anything, man. People like ruining anything.
Yeah.
There's always that one guy who ruins it for everybody. Why do you think in all these worlds there's always that one douchebag that causes bad things to happen?
Another thing that I don't want to exist in my world is the literal thought of currency exchange. No,
That
if you
in
need
itself
something,
will cause a
you gonna
problem.
have it. If you don't need it, you wasn't meant to have it.
You don't have it if you don't need it.
If you don't need it, then they're more prone to like not wanting
There's
it.
no such thing as
Like,
paying for food in my ideal world, nigga. All that shit would be delivered to your fucking house. You don't even
You
have a
get
reason
food.
to do most things. Rent, paying to live somewhere don't make no fucking sense to me. You'll make more
Like
money in
you
your
have your
fucking
house.
look. Even if I wanted all the other shit of the world to be the same, right? The one thing I would change if I was the one ruling this society right now is rent. Why should you have to pay to live somewhere? Rent and electricity should be fucking free.
Because
If you
those are
have
common life
somewhere, yeah,
things.
if you have somewhere you live that you don't have to worry about being kicked out, you do one or two things. You go out and work because you want money to buy things which stimulate my economy, right? Or you do nothing. At the same time, how many people you think are gonna do literal jack all shit fucking nothing forever? No, you're gonna get bored eventually. So eventually they're gonna go back to option one, which they're gonna get money to buy things, which stimulate my economy.
Which, guess what? Stressed out workers don't make good products. Which, guess what?
But if everybody
Property
get
tax
treated
does.
great and everything is good and then they fucking like and they benefits, they gonna work harder. They gonna push harder. If you have people work with their friends and you tell them, hey, this is how much I want y'all to have by the end of the day. Not, oh, you gotta have this much by your next break. No, that shit is fucking stupid.
Like, if you're
This is
with
how
your
much we
friends,
need
you're gonna
total
be doing
out the
stuff better.
building today. It don't matter if we make more or a little bit less than that. Sometimes we gonna make less, sometimes we gonna make more, but we can always make up for that shit. Cause I just want to be an exporting fucking company. I don't want to import anything. I want all my shit to be domestic. I'm exporting goods for services and money and power over other nations.
No imports, exports only.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I was just being the hype man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to do that. Yeah.
Just trying to be hype man for.
Brain. My brain just.
And that's why my
So your
society,
brain-
if I was in control, would rule about other people's societies. Because nigga, they is some of the shit at its basic is very simple, but niggas look past it for I don't know what reason. Cause you got to think the government make a lot of fucking money. They pretty much control and print out money. The only thing that makes that paper valuable or non-valuable is the gold backing it. And if everything is fucking, exported out goods to other countries, that means our currency and the trade value off that currency is going to be higher than theirs because they got to get all their shit from us. If we sitting on the most gold, then our currency is the highest. Or whatever world equation we want to throw at that, because this could theoretically work for any fucking world.
Yeah. Y'all still there?
Duh.
Come here.
Alright. Just got quiet, so I thought I disconnected.
Let me read the chat. They're put in Ben 10 and Warner Bros. Multiverse. Don't have that game. Also, power wise, what is Ben 10 scaling?
Depending on which alien he using.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always depends. because he has aliens that are go from street level all the way to multiversal level. So it all depends.
Yeah, that man Alien X can go crazy. But one is asking, what would you change about the school system? Okay.
First,
Well,
first, school is it's it really don't work because they don't allow it to work. Learning can be fun. They got this old ass, broke ass 90s fucking 70s ass
meat
fucking
meat
school system
packing.
that haven't been changed or flipped or revised in a very fucking long time, and that's the reason why it's falling behind. It's not keeping up with society. So what I would change about the school system is that it will change every 5 years.
Like,
Because
bruh,
in 5 years, kids ain't gonna think the same as they did now.
like 12, like, cause I'm pretty sure I told you how I got fucked over by COVID during like those 2 years. Like,
Yeah,
it's fucked me over in my school.
bro, school is just it don't progress with you.
That system is so outdated. It's like
And then
trying
it's
to
it's so
play
fucking it's like trying to strain. It's like trying to get fucking ground meat, right? Like fucking burger meat. You know when you get the meat yourself and you have it and you just did that.
yeah.
It's like trying to get that through a strainer that only has 2 fucking lines. Yeah, some meat gonna get cut, but a lot of it's not. A lot of it's gonna still be in its fucking form because there's only 2 fucking lines to cut them. And that's how the school system work. A lot of people fall through the fucking lines. And they don't learn anything, they don't do anything, and they think they dumb, and they not fucking dumb. There's nothing fucking wrong with them. But school have to be tweaked for you. They try to put us
Who was
all
the
through the
one?
fucking same cookie cutter, and that ain't how it fucking work. People learn differently.
Some people are better at
Like me,
math
I'm
than
a
others.
hands-on learner. Anything you can show me how to do, I can most definitely replicate it after seeing it a few times.
Look,
And
I'm
that's
the
how
same
I've
way. Look,
always learned. Every skill I have now that I can do by hand, I've seen people do, and I just watch them do it.
look, with me, I have to look. If you show me how to do it, and you explain it to me well enough without like just saying,
I
"Oh,
don't even
hey,
need an
this thing
explanation.
is
If
this,
I can
this, and
just
this."
see it, that's all. Because I can bring like the explanation not needed. I can fucking like, and some of it is just common sense. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You see somebody do some shit in your head, you should know why they doing it and what you need to do to make that same outcome.
Yeah.
Look, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like for most of my schoolwork is during the pandemic and now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if someone says it. I cheated. I fucking cheat because there ain't no point to it.
Word.
Because there ain't no point to
I
learning
am
it if
witness
you're
to
just
that as
gonna
well.
forget it in like a week or so. That's what school is all about. It's just retaining
Remembering
information for a
short-term
week or
things.
so and then regurgitating it and then forgetting it.
Honestly, nigga, school should school should be tweaked for the individual.
Facts.
Meaning, just like in college, you can take classes that you can choose to take certain classes and you can choose not to take certain classes. That's how it should be for school. From pre-K to fucking 8th grade, you got to do all the classes, right? Because you got to know the basics. You only teaching the
Yeah, yeah,
basics,
yeah.
but you got to do it in a way. And I feel like it should be like 4 teachers to a classroom, because one person can't attend to fucking
enough.
30 kids all at the same time. They're not gonna give every kid the attention they need. It should be 4 teachers to a classroom of 30 kids.
And also start paying teachers more. Fucking the school system
Oh yeah,
because I know they get paid
school
shit.
system fuck teachers
More.
over when they get paid, and they wonder why these teachers not motivated to teach these kids. They don't get paid enough to be motivated.
Like, bro,
Like
how do you
they
think
always
these-
get
And the kids are getting worse and worse in the passing
Oh my
years.
fucking
It's
god,
like,
because of the internet. And that's not
The internet's
teachers'
Yeah.
fault.
ruining it.
That is our fault as a society, because we should be taking these fucking phones from these kids, not giving them to them to get them to shut the fuck up. Give your kid a fucking
don't
book.
like
Give
these.
that little nigga a puzzle. Play some
Make him
play
smarter.
some board games with the nigga. Why the fuck are you giving this nigga a tablet when he 3?
You should stimulate little dude's
Like,
brain.
bro,
Get that nigga
Like,
a
bro,
fucking rattle or a maraca or something. Get that nigga a fucking, give him a fucking piano or a guitar or some shit. Like,
One-
bro, you that little nigga
By
just
the
needs
way-
something to keep his attention. You don't need to fucking brainwash these little kids to start
One.
having a dumbass outlook on life.
What you said,
like,
one,
bro,
that is an
like,
Like,
illusion.
yeah, once
I'm not
you
gonna
get
lie.
to high school, eventually you gonna need some fucking, you know what I'm saying, some makeup classes, right? Because if you just pick a certain amount of classes, most niggas ain't gonna be there for longer than like 3 hours. So you're gonna need some makeup classes, right? So like, you know what I'm saying, your schedule could consist of what you want it to consist of. You can go to gym straight off the rip in the morning, right? You wake up, you go to the gym, and no nigga, this ain't no just, oh, you about to play dodgeball, you gon' you know what I'm saying, sit on the bleachers.
gym.
No nigga, you gonna sit there and we gonna have 8 coaches in there. All proficient in something. You can do soccer, you can do fucking wrestling, you can do fucking weight training, you can do fucking basketball, football, you can do something. But you ain't just about to sit out and be that little lonely ass nigga, bro. You gonna have some friends. We gonna teach y'all sportsmanship. We gonna teach y'all team fucking team camaraderie and all that good shit, knowing how to
Yes, sir.
work as a unit. To
By the
understand
way-
that, yeah, you can be spectacular on your own, but when you in a group, you unstoppable.
Facts. By the way, one, what I was trying to
Teach
say
your
is
niggas
that's an
that shit.
illusion of choice, what you said.
Fucking
Because
school
they
lunches
let you
is gonna be
choose, quote,
fucking
unquote.
bangers, nigga. I'm talking
But you're
motherfucking
forced to take them.
chicken sandwiches with actual
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
chicken. I'm talking, you know what I'm
Oh.
saying? I'm talking all the good shit.
Not
Like,
them prison
bro.
food.
Yeah, that
Like,
prison
we're not
process
getting
shit,
that
none of
prison
that.
food
Listen
No,
to this,
nigga.
listen to this,
We got a
right?
whole farm at the
My
back of the
teacher-
at the back of the school where we raise our own cattle and shit. So we know these niggas organic. We know these cows gonna lay these good ass eggs for that breakfast in the morning. All that shit we make ourselves.
But listen
So
to
we
this.
know
This
y'all
is the
getting what
worst
y'all
part
need.
about it all. My
Look.
teacher, who is from the military, he said that his military food tastes better than the school food.
Like,
Yes.
dude, and that's the like
Because-
MREs
Because
taste
them
better.
niggas,
But
cutting
I
down on
got a
school
question.
lunches. You want to know how they did it? Because you know, ketchup and relish, right? They
Mhm.
classifies that as fruit and vegetables. So that allowed them to take
Wow.
money for actual fruits and vegetables away from the school systems, because they use these condiments as fruits
Oh
and
my.
vegetables when they fucking not. But in the law and in actuality, there are two different things. By law, that works. Them just stripping school systems of all their fucking money, all the money they've required to give them to keep for themselves by saying condiments or fucking fruits and vegetables. In the law, on paper, it works. In the real fucking world, we see what it did to these school systems, right?
Bro, that is
So it's two
wild.
different things. Bro, man, I swear to God, I need a risk investor to let me open up a school. I bet I start producing some of the greatest fucking talents on this planet.
It's around.
Cause nigga, my school, I don't care if it's a fucking middle school or high school, nigga, it's gonna be ran like a college. It's gonna be a big ass campus. You're gonna be able to walk, skateboard, fucking rollerblade for whatever fucking class you want to go to.
Talk to your
I
friends.
want
do what-
2 different gymnasiums. I want fucking 8 different school buildings. I want the science hall in a whole nother building. Then the fucking then fucking English 1 and all that other extra shit. I want these niggas to be like, all
Oh, yeah,
right,
I'm
when
about
I gotta
to
go to
tell
another
you.
class, I gotta step outside and walk from one building to another building, because you know that sun gonna get them. They gonna get some fresh air. What if they got bad in their last class? They were frustrated. Then they gotta walk through these crowded ass fucking hallways, getting bumped into and shit. That shit ain't gonna make them
You'd
feel
be
no better.
more
They go outside,
irritated.
them niggas gonna have freedom to go and do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can walk off, go buy them something to eat, get a fucking snack. You know what I'm saying? Some other shit. Then get to their class, be chilling. Food and drinks are allowed in my classes, because nigga, if you not eating and you hungry as fuck, you not about to pay attention.
And you're about to be irritated that entire lesson, which you ain't gonna learn.
So
nothing.
if I walk into class and I see a nigga eating a bag of chips, I'm gonna snatch that shit. I'm gonna get that nigga a fucking sandwich. This bag of chips ain't gonna fill you up. You gonna get something for real. You gonna
Here
get
you go.
You gonna get you a sub or something.
Like, just don't snack. You
And
eat.
every fucking school, every lesson will be recorded and sent to a school email at the end of the day. Meaning, if you do fucking school for 5 months, you will have 5 months worth of every fucking day lesson. Meaning, if you didn't follow the teacher that day or you was absent that day, you can just rewatch the fucking lesson like if you was in the class. Meaning, it's no reason for you to not understand or comprehend anything that you're going over. You are literally given all the information. Yeah, that should be locked around test time because I don't need niggas cheating. I want them to actually know it in their head. But at the same time, there's no way that they wouldn't know it in their head with how it's being delivered.
And delivered to the individual. It's suited to the individual so they could learn better. Like,
and I don't believe in fucking telling kids they failing or they fucking, you know what I'm saying, or they doing good. So it ain't gonna be no grading system on no like A, B, F shit like that. It's gonna be a grading system based off, all right, there's the AP classes, and then there's the general course. Niggas ain't gonna know which class they in because teachers not allowed to tell them if they in an AP class or if they's in a normal class. Us as the school, we gonna know. Okay, these are the kids that's ahead of everybody else, and these are the kids who need help. So the better teachers, the great teachers, the ones who fucking got years of experience, they're gonna be for the ones who need help. The newer teachers, the ones who just getting out, you know what I'm saying, they kind of need to learn how to teach a little bit better and shit. We're gonna put them for the kids that are already doing good. Cause if the teacher fuck up, the kids will call them on that shit. So they get to learn in that aspect, while the already experienced teacher get to help kids who need help.
because some of these teachers out here just be saying things once, not explaining it. And they're just continuing on to the next
My
part,
worst
like
fucking
everyone
classes
understands.
was the classes you walk in and it's already a packet on your fucking table.
Oh
and your
my
teacher,
God, I hate
your
when they
teacher
do
say
that.
nothing to you. No,
Nah,
good
Why you
morning.
getting paid?
No, welcome to the
Fucking
class.
package shit.
They're not sitting at the fucking board. They're sitting at their chair on their phone when you walk in.
Watching
And it's already a packet on your desk.
Bro, I fucking hate the package.
And you know those
system.
packets are
Fuck
some of
that.
the most basic, most irritating things.
Bro, I hate the packets because they make you do that shit almost every day, and it's like 60 plus pages. Like, fuck off, man. I don't want to do that shit.
Man,
No
people
one
be
wanna
saying team trees. Bro, you be cutting them down. You're the reason why we...
And look, I'm teaching niggas on
on this
tablets,
paper.
bro. We ain't doing that paper shit, nigga. We learning on
Oh,
tablets.
yeah. I do not like the texture of paper after a while.
Because
After
you gotta,
school.
you know what I'm saying? With tablets, you can change the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can
Settings
scroll
to-
down a lot and then you can start drawing and shit. Because me, when I get bored in class, nigga, I draw. I just
doodle.
I just dribble
Yeah.
on everything, nigga. I'm telling, like,
Bro,
that's
you're not the only
on
one. I
anything,
do
and
the
I'm
same shit.
yeah, nigga.
Damn.
I would not allow that shit to happen.
know
the only
the-
thing I would ban from classes is gum. I don't need no gums under my desks or any of that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck them,
gum
bro.
is... Yeah.
Fuck them.
It ain't banned from the school. Like, you can have it, just not in
But
class.
don't bring it into class. Don't do that.
If you got it in your mouth, you better spit that shit out. In
Yeah.
school suspension, I'll keep it. Because it's going to always be those kids who fight each other and shit. And punishments are
Look.
needed. But I'm going on some old Disney school punishments. Like, nigga, you gotta scrub the bathroom floors. You gotta mop the hallways.
You cleaning, you
after
you
school.
chopping the
You gotta,
front yard
you
with...
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta
with
do some,
scissors.
gotta do some extra shit. You're not about to just sit in the class, bro. You're gonna be doing some shit, some boring shit too. Like, you gotta
Look,
fucking
'cause I'm
go to
not
the
gonna lie.
library and recategorize all the fucking bookcases. Cause you know niggas
Look,
just put
'cause I'm
books
not gonna
anywhere and
lie,
everywhere.
bro. Look, the one school punishment I fucking hate. I don't know if y'all had it. It's called standards, right? They make you rewrite the same paragraph over and over again until they say stop.
Oh, brother, I
hate
know
that
what you're talking about. I saw
No, that shit is just mental torture. I wouldn't do that.
That's just... Yeah.
I just send them niggas to a library, right? They'll see all the books, and I'll be like, look, all these books got numbers on the back of them and letters. Put them where they in a number category and a letter category, and then it'll just be them jumbled up every fucking where. They got to take books off the shelf and put them in a other fucking.
They have
line.
to go to the top. They have to go to the
You know what I'm
bottom.
saying? They got to climb ladders. They got to go upstairs. Some niggas they not gonna like it. And I'm gonna know exactly how many books are in there and how fast they could be able to do it. Cause I'm gonna do it myself multiple times a day to see if I'm just slacking off and fucking around, how long would it take me to do it? Or if I'm actually doing it, how long it would take me to do it? And then plus how many people or how less people it is. You get a rough estimate of how long it should take a group of 5 or
It
a
just
group of
reminded me
6
of something.
to get something done.
Yeah, 12. You know the signature keychain keychain sound whenever I want to. Oh, what's it called? Like I forgot what they're called, but they walk into classrooms, they be looking at the teachers.
Mm.
But then they be teaching. That's the crazy part. They was not
I
going
also
that
believe
crazy.
that in the middle of teaching should be a break.
Yeah.
Where the teacher they
like
sit
a
down,
10,
they put
like,
on a fucking, you know what I'm saying? They put on a fucking anime or some shit. Or a movie.
bro,
TV
like
show, something.
look, it should be like a 15, 20-minute break. Hell, even 30 minutes. Like, bro, you got to give these kids like a break every now and again.
I mean, but yeah, my
Because
school gonna let out later. So like, you know how normal school they let out around like 3, maybe 4.
3,
My
4.
schools
Yeah,
will let out
yeah,
at
yeah.
like 6,
I wouldn't have a
7.
problem with that if I got
So like,
breaks.
you hear me? Like, but all the shit you learning in school is gonna be shit that you can use in your life. Like the day half and then the evening half of school are completely fucking different. The day half is all school. The evening half is you learning trades, learning how to fix cars, electrician, plumbing,
Oh
welding,
yeah.
all the
I
fun
like
shit.
dude, I like the evening because people would want to stay
And
like
then,
for
and then
the
the best
evening.
part is in the evening, we allowing people who actually want to learn trades to come on campus or who know the trade, fucking alumni to come and actually teach the school and shit. So if your parents went to this school and they're alumni, they can come in and teach your fucking class and help your class and be like teacher, aid for your class and shit. Field trips, nigga, we not doing that. Oh, we about to go to the city museum. No, nigga, we gonna get on a plane and we gonna go to fucking Egypt. We want to see
We're going
pyramids.
to crazy places.
We gonna go see the fucking pyramids.
Pyramids of Giza. Don't remember, but remember, don't climb on them.
Because you learn by actually experiencing. School is gonna be so fucking fun. By the time these niggas get out of school and have to go into the real world, they gonna miss
Actually
school.
gonna want to be a teacher or
And
something.
then guess what? These niggas gonna become alumni. They gonna donate to the school because how much good the school did for them. So I don't need government funding. So the school is gonna stay good because of the kids who went to the school want the school to stay good for their kids and the later generations. So the school is
And then
always
more
gonna be
people's gonna
standing.
be going, and it keeps people, and then you're gonna be able to make more schools like that.
And then once I make so much fucking money, I'm gonna open up a fucking college for all my older niggas.
And then the college gets to do
for
even
the
crazy
college,
things because they're
listen, for
grown.
listen. For the college, no, none of that dumb college person shit. Like the fucking, yeah,
No,
you know
that's
what
the
I'm talking
thing.
about, right?
With how this school is, you should already know your first 4 years of college basic general classes before you fucking graduate. Normal high school. You would have already had did fucking college level shit. So going to college is gonna be easy for these niggas. They're gonna get into any college they want to get into because it's gonna be so fucking easy. Them niggas gonna know, and they teaching levels and shit gonna be different.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're gonna be schooling the professors. Man. Because schools like that, if they were run like that, I would be way more enthusiastic. But you know how they be doing.
Yeah, I'm talking arts and crafts. I'm talking
No.
fucking 3D graphic
Yeah, I'm cool.
designing. I'm talking
Yeah.
coding. I'm talking pretty much fucking anything and everything you want to fucking learn.
Swell
And yes,
dog.
nigga, this is the thing. You can get out, or you can go to school for the summer and skip a grade. Because
you
school gonna be
saying
all
you
year
go
round.
to-
It ain't gonna never really end. So the people who want to continue going to school are gonna be ahead of everybody else.
So whoever stays,
And those niggas
and
we
not
gonna take
like it's
camping. We
hard.
gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be doing all that. Bro, I'm telling you, my school would be fucking lit. I get them little fucking like little fucking bracelets.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? They track their heart rate and you know what I'm saying, their locations and shit. So you know what I'm saying, we go on school trips. Like we go to like we go overseas and shit. It ain't no way of these niggas getting lost because the only people with the keys to them are the teachers and the staff, right?
And these are
So
comfortable
like,
types,
if you know what I'm
These are
saying, if niggas get fucking took, they gonna have tracking device, nigga, and I won't fucking I want armed military ex-military
God,
niggas trained as the security guards because I dare you to take one of my kids from my school.
you gonna see what happens. What happens in another overseas area happens there. It ain't gonna come over.
Bro, shit's crazy, bro.
What about summer camp, bro? Man,
But look, I'm not one for summer camp. I always hated
listen, man,
the
this
fact
man
of going
12's
to summer
concept
camp.
is way cooler because it sounds like there's a whole bunch of overseas and traveling stuff, which I'm all up for.
I mean, because you gotta let people experience the world. If they not experiencing the world, then they not gonna be prepared for the world. See, all
And they
like
don't want to
the
deal with no bored
downside of
and
my
monotony.
school is that these niggas are being taught in a better manner than they're gonna be used to once they outside of the school. I'm making up for that by showing them real world. Like nigga, we gonna do school trips where we send them to other schools and let them, you know what I'm saying, be in that school and see how that school is and shit. So we gonna let these niggas experience other schools and they gonna be like, this shit ain't nowhere near as fun as my school. This ain't nowhere near as good as my school. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
They
Yeah.
appreciate your school way more.
And I would have that same like fucking outlook and enthusiasm for every part of the fucking the system. That if I was building a world, nigga, the school system, all of that gotta be set up in the same manner. The government, it can't be no private funding, no private fucking equity, no putting shit in your
None
pocket.
of that shit.
Bro, my school sports team's gonna go the fuck off, nigga. I'm showing off for all my teams. It ain't gonna be a single team that get paid more than another team or have more things than another team. It ain't gonna be like football. Like, you know how school, you can tell, oh, this is a football school, this is a basketball school. No, nigga, this is a sports school.
There's sports. When you come
All
here,
of them gonna be funded the same way. And boy, I want all my fucking athletes to be freaks of nature.
they're gonna look like it's physically impossible.
Cause I can't wait when we start going against other schools. Nigga, I'm gonna be so fucking proud. I'm gonna go to every game.
You're gonna be up there
I'm
in the
gonna just be
stands
standing
watching.
there with a visor and some sunglasses with my arms folded. I ain't gonna cheer. I ain't gonna make no exciting noise. And at the end of the game, if we win, I'm gonna slow clap. That's how they know I enjoyed it.
My God, it's gonna be out here, real deal. But a normal world's a boring monotony. So that school system sounds a lot cool. Man, I hate how I can't normally stretch because my right right arm's always been double jointed. You trying to say what's the name of the school? What would be the name of the
Atlas
school?
Academy.
Atlas? Yes, sir, because you carry the world on your shoulders.
Nah, bro, it's all about that Atlas project, Jackal. If you remember.
They ain't ready for that. I'm not gonna lie to you, they can't hear that right now.
Bro, they're gonna have to say, what's the Atlas project? They don't need to know that, bro. They don't need to know that.
What you doing for martial arts type events and clubs and other things
Yes,
like
all
music
of
and
that
art?
is gonna be a part of the school. Martial arts, all of that. I'm talking
Ooh.
real self defense. Like, nigga, all the
Not that
security guards
stupid.
are ex-military. It ain't gonna be hard to ask them, hey, do you want to teach an extra course or extra class for, you know what I'm saying, a pay bump or a bonus on your pay? You
And I
know, teach
guarantee
the
you some
kids
of them are gonna be
some
saying yeah.
defensive shit, tactics, you know what I'm saying, survival tactics, shit like that.
By the way, it's a stream. I was
And
just
it's gonna
telling her 15
literally
minutes.
be impossible for a school threat situation to happen because everybody gonna have somebody in their school that they love, that they care about. They like niggas. You know how niggas have favorite teachers. Imagine
Yeah, dog.
if all of your teachers was so cool, it was hard to pick a favorite.
Like, yeah, bro. And people ain't gonna be like, let's start subtracting. Like, what the-
Yeah, that ain't gonna be a thing at my school. Cause we'll never let somebody get to that mind state where that is an option for them. And I'm gonna have a shooting range. I want my niggas to got. I want them niggas to have aim like Johnny Dane, nigga. I'm training niggas to go into the fucking government and into law enforcement.
I mean, hey, they gotta know how to shoot because hey, you know how it should be nowadays with schools. They gotta protect themselves.
Probably knowing people are wild, so they'll try to stroll up on campus, and then they gonna realize they went to the wrong one.
Yeah, nigga, they gonna pull up on campus being like, yeah. They gonna realize every student gonna go into their book bag. Every teacher gonna be like, I've been waiting for this day. They gonna
I've
pull
been
off
waiting for this
They
one.
gonna pull off M4s and shit off they walls and shit. They gonna be like, hold on, wait.
This wasn't supposed to be how it goes.
Time out. I wasn't even supposed to be at this one. I was supposed to be doing the one down the block. My fault.
Yeah. This is the wrong one. Can I leave? Yes.
I don't
guns.
care. I don't care if niggas say it's indoctrinating. I want all the kids at my school to kill something like an animal or some shit. I'm gonna have them niggas go hunting. They gonna know what it feels like to take a life.
So they understand.
So they ain't gonna freeze if their life is in danger.
Because freezing up at a situation like that is just, yeah, no, not a good time. It's gonna be one of the field trips. Going to Alaska to hunt something. Uniforms, bro. It's a college campus, pretty much.
Uniforms. I mean, in the early stages, yeah. I'd say like first half uniform, second half, you know what I'm saying? They could do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Opinion on metal detectors in schools and drug hounds, says Shadow King.
I mean, all that. Because I
Yes,
don't want them bringing outside things. Anything in the school that they need will be in the school for them to already have. I don't need them bringing anything else into the school. And drug hounds, fuck yeah. I don't need drugs at all, even nowhere near my fucking school.
none of that nonsense.
I doubt it will be a thing anyway, but so what happened if the teacher catch you with the za? Nigga, your ass gonna go to fucking detention.
Detention ain't fun.
What do you think would be better if Naruto had the chains or flying thunder god? The flying thunder god, easy.
Yeah, Flying Thunder God's just, yeah, you ain't catching up.
It's one of those things that not many things can be compared with it.
Because it's a technique literally made out of fighting Uchihas. Yeah, where'd that man Mark go?
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. What do you mean about interviews for school? Like for how we hire our staffs and shit? That shit is very straining, and nigga, you literally will have to be in a process up for 5 years before you actually get brought into the fucking school. So niggas will be researching you, your background, your family, mental health issues, everything about you. We will literally find anything and everything about you, mental conditioning, all of that. We got to make sure that you are who you say you are and you are prepared enough to have these kids' lives in your hands, because that's pretty much what it means to be a teacher. You pretty much shape the next generation if you teach them right. So no, we're not gonna lack on that at all. Becoming a teacher at this school is gonna be the hardest thing you can do. I know a decent bit about the Greek gods.
Depends on the ones we talking.
Oh, interviews like journalists, like having people come to the school and like interview the kids and shit. I mean, I wouldn't care to have that shit happen, especially for the sports players and shit, like the ones who play sports, who do basketball, football, soccer, fucking hockey, anything along those lines, because
Actually,
they
having people get hyped for sports too.
yeah, because they gonna need to learn how to get used to being in front of cameras and talking to certain people who asking them certain questions. So like
And
the
we
best
gonna
way to
teach
learn
them
is
how
to
to
experience
respond.
it. But if they doing some crazy shit, like they start asking some like off the wall questions or making the kids feel uncomfortable, I'm shutting that shit down.
You're just gonna see him just say, "Hey, none of that." Yeah.
I mean,
Dorms?
alcohol at a prom and shit. I mean, see, that's the type of thing where it could be like, if all them niggas are seniors, right?
Like all of
You know
them.
what I'm saying? If I see it, I might not see it. You feel me?
Who
Because
like who
they
says he
about
gonna
to
see
go.
it?
They about to go anyway. They about to leave anyway. They about to be gone.
Like, but if it's just blatant, like they ain't even
And
trying to.
that's been like a part of fucking school for a very long time. And I don't act like niggas. I see why people can't like socially accept it, because you can't give liquor to a minor. But at the same time, that been a thing that been
I mean,
prominent
bro,
in school
people
system for a very long time. You
in
can't
some
really
cultures,
stop it.
people be rubbing alcohol on people's gums, like
Like,
even when they
look,
babies.
the thing we should take from other countries in the world is that once you're 18, you can make decisions for yourself, no matter what it is. Like, hey, you might fuck up, and hey, that might be on you, but hey, you're still, you can still do shit for you. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna have inspections? Yeah. Dorms. See, dorms are for what are they called? Emancipated kids.
Emancipated
Basically,
minors. Yeah.
yeah. So basically, if they have parents and they don't have suitable parents and they become emancipated, they have dorms, which are basically be like apartments where they have, we can have 1 bedroom houses, 2 bedroom houses, basically, where what I'm saying, they basically get their groceries and shit like that. They get, what I'm saying, they get their shit and they live on their own to do what they want to do. But for most cases, I don't see why that would need to be a thing, like the dorm system, unless what I'm saying, like this is like theoretically hopping into like My Hero or some shit. Yeah, most definitely we gonna have some dorms, because I don't need niggas knowing too much about anybody or what they got going on. But like in a normal world where there's not really much, like what I'm saying, like yeah, there could be outside influence and shit like that. But like it ain't like I'm trying to, what I'm saying, mind fucking, what I'm saying, control these niggas. Like they gonna have their own feelings, they gonna have their own emotions, they gonna have their own thought for themselves. Hopefully, I'm just teaching them, what I'm saying, how to see something, understand it, and pick and choose if that works for them. Co-ed dorms? Come on, bro. You know I can't do that. Unless it's like at college level, I can't do that.
Yeah, there's a
Cause
specific reason
I don't
why
need
that shit's only
my students bringing me
Coming
more
under
students by the end of the year.
Like, bro, I would prefer not to have to deal with.
Something I will say, the door, if we do the door, it will have suitable, what is it, toiletries? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
All the
yeah,
shit for the bathroom.
toiletries and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
What if you live far away? Then yeah, you can get a dorm. But at the same time, that's gonna be something we have to work out with the parents and shit. Because you coming
It
from
would
a
have
whole
to
nother country or you come from a whole nother city to go to the school, yeah, that'll be a thing.
Yeah.
But if you're like in the local area, I imagine, you know, you
Wouldn't
would
I
be
really
able
mean,
to
need a
yeah,
get
if you're in the
dorm.
local
a
area,
home.
you could just take like the bus or something. Like, it ain't that hard.
Oh yeah, those buses for that school, I imagine they would be crazy. Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hold on.
Nah, nigga, we ain't got buses. We got big ass tumblers.
Dog, I remember when I used to go to daycare in a big old van.
Wait. So you're gonna be saying that the kids are gonna be rolling up to school like
Hold on.
fucking Batman?
Yes, I want all them niggas to feel special.
I can respect it. I'm not gonna lie. I can respect it.
Spam callers are a problem, though.
Yeah. I mean, no, like co-ed visiting hours is a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to shut down everything. Like, come on now, I'm a man and I know how dudes get. But living together, I can't allow that. But like visiting your
Brooklyn, bro.
friends and shit, that's allowed. But not in your dorm room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in your fucking building, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got your rec, y'all got all the other shit. But in your literal fucking building, you know what I'm saying, where your bed is and shit, nah.
Come on.
Nah, bro. Like, there's gonna be two different buildings for a reason, bro. It's all about comfortability and all that shit.
What I want the average IQ for the school students to be, I mean, high. As close to fucking Einstein as possible. If anything, if I start getting niggas who surpass that, I'm gonna be very fucking happy.
And look, someone might say, that's not realistic, bro. You know
I
how
mean,
much
man, you could
you're
teach
gonna be
people, and if
learning
you
at the
teach people in
school?
the way that they're meant to be taught, they could be very smart.
Like, bro,
Because the
you need
IQ
to.
is general knowledge that you will have in your head that you can build upon. It's information. Meaning that if I get these niggas as babies and I raise them up to 18, and that 18 span, I need to be stimulating their mind from literal fucking baby to 18 to always be able to process new information, have things going for them. They don't all have to be scientists, but I want them to all have a very, very
Geniuses.
logical and mature outlook on the world.
People be saying, "Oh, that's okay." Like, man, I wish this school existed in reality.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it would be nice for that school to just exactly.
I mean, yeah, but you know how people are.
Like, bro, they don't care
I
about
mean,
no
that's
kids
the worst part about the school is that a lot of the governments are gonna hate it.
because they're teaching the kids in a better way
A
than
free
they could have.
thinking way, too. Because governments, you know, there ain't gonna be no Pledge of Allegiance. Son.
Am I the only one who hated doing that every
Would I
fucking
have
morning?
psychiatrists for the school? Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Not
very
only
good
will we
idea to
have a way of teaching you psychology at the school, right? And if you're interested in it, we also gonna have a whole medical field part where you can learn nursing or learn how to be a doctor. Like, nigga, the school is pretty much college for the gifted. So like, it's at a very young age. If they have the capabilities, we gonna teach them. But it's also choice based. We're not forcing it on them. They get to choose what they want. And we don't want parents interfering either. Like if they parents basically say, oh, they got to do this, or I want my kid to be this type of thing. I mean, you know
I want my
that's
kid to
that's
be
cool and
doctor
all.
and a lawyer.
Yeah, that's cool and all. But once that nigga get into the picking of the classes and shit, your
That's
parent can't beat her.
his choice.
Like, so we gonna ask you, Ada, what do you want to do? And the first 3 weeks of school is literally us just shuffling you around through different classes to get
to
you
see
to
where you would match up
experience.
with.
Yeah,
I
to
want you to
experience
teach
it.
my son to be a doctor and a lawyer at the same time. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah, and that nigga become an artist, like because it's not
Yeah.
your life. You're not about to live through your kids. That shit ain't. This getting shut down. You're not about to be stressing kids out because you know they feel like they gotta uphold to your fucking belief or whatever the fuck you want them to be. No, nigga, this they life. What they want is what they get. Robotics is a course. Come on now. Come on now.
Come on,
Literally,
bro.
robotic.
Robotic? Come on. They would be inventing like cybernetics on Metal Gear Revengeance here. I wouldn't be surprised.
Jacko just wants some nanomachines.
Shut up. Don't make my dreams false, mother.
Shit, how long have I
Then-
been streaming now?
It's been
A
like
few
2 to 3
hours.
hours.
The hours, yeah.
Let me check. Yeah, it been 2 hours, almost 30 minutes.
Hey man, you don't want to see this man Jacko pop out with the fucking nanomachines, bro. He real deal kill you for that shit.
I want my kids to be in school like this.
Can't match my IQ. All the students vote to let me teach because they don't like you. Do you know that your degree is cap and you were lied to? No cap, I'll get you capped. You graduate inside the ground too. You think because you wear those glasses that you're
Yeah, I want smart
right.
kids. Them niggas don't know how
Smart
to rap.
genius
They
kid.
gonna be like, you for my intelligence.
Wait, hold on. I'm
Would you have an anime class? I mean, where I teach them niggas how to animate on their own? Cool. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yo, 12. I said 2 video play it. That's how they gonna be, bro.
Alright. Alright,
Have
hold
we
on.
ever watched video on stream? No, that would be copyright.
I might slide a tail block with intelligence. I'm a genius with the Glock, there's some relevance. Took his chain, took his rocks, took his sediments. There's no cap inside my speech, no impediments. Putting numbers on the board, I use my calculator. Put a op below the floor, he's a denominator. E equals MC squared. You didn't notice that? Had the shot, but he's too scared. Why didn't he bust it back? Thinking first and not react. Subtracting opposite simple math. Hit him with these different subjects. I'm holding a different class.
That's how they
My
gonna
equations
be,
never
bro.
lie. Not
Hey, this nigga actually know how to rap.
with
This is
3,
fire.
1, and 4. I ain't talking
I'm
pie.
telling you, bro. That's how the kid's gonna be.
Alright, yeah, that was good. That was good. I like that. Have I heard the AMP cipher? Yeah. What about bomb making? Nigga, I'm not teaching them to be child soldiers. What the fuck? I just want them niggas to be prepared and be able to defend themselves. Well, it's time to end the stream, boys. It's getting kind of late.
Yes, I'm in the stream. Yeah.
It's getting
Hey.
really late. So I'm gonna
Thanks,
end the stream
thanks for
with
It's
one of my
about that
favorite songs of
time.
all times.
yeah, chat. Thanks for popping in the stream and giving us the questions, and we'll catch y'all later.
Base doses.
Why you had to do me like that? Yeah, I'm sitting I got the Henny in my right. I don't know what to